Suns in 6. Suns in never. Suns in 6.
I haven't seen the extended clip.
Let's go.
Is this the director's cut or what?
Suns in 6. Suns in 6. Suns in 6. Am I right?
Suns in 6.
Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
No.
Just stop.
All right.
Welcome to the Valley Podcast, everybody. We have missed you all so much, man. I definitely missed doing this. It's been just about a week or whatever since we got our hearts ripped out of our bodies and shown to us like some kind of Mortal Kombat
by the Greek
finishing
god Giannis himself.
Yep. Let me just first thing off the top of my head, I want to say is, what did you do? 16 for 17 free throws?
Yeah, something ridiculous like that.
That's tough for anyone to do. That's not just like a, hey, look at Greek Freak, he hit his free throws. It's like, no, hey, look at Greek Freak. He just hit more free throws than any human being alive could ever ask to do. You could never ask to do better than 16 for 17. No one hit 17 for 17.
No.
Okay?
Except me.
Right? Except for Salt. He don't miss. But anyways, man, welcome everybody. Welcome Sundo. Thank you so much for being here. Salty, thanks for having you. We're going to have Romp. We've got a promised appearance from Romp.
What?
Later, he's going to talk draft with us.
Let's go.
But what's going on, Salty, man? What are you up to tonight? You're drinking Platinum? Bud Light Platinum?
Drinking Platinum Metal to...
Yeah,
Platinum Bud Light, man. I went up to Walgreens, picked the wife up some candy. She was kind of, I don't know if it's that time of the month or whatever, but then I got me a beer. I don't normally drink beer, but it was there, so you know.
Bud Platty, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The blue can, the best.
It's good. It's good.
It's okay. It's okay.
If you don't mind, Salt, and I have not asked you this yet. I don't think you've had this conversation with Sundo yet. Can you just walk me through just briefly what it was like to be on vacation, to know the game was going on? How much
crazy.
How much did you pay attention? How much did you ignore it? Can you tell me what it was like the moment when it seeped in that we really choked? What was all of that like?
I don't know. I kind of knew it was going to go down, but of course I'm in San Diego and it was like in the evening, so I forget what we were doing that night, but we were in the hotel for some reason. And right when the game started, my kids were not doing anything else. So I was like, dude, let me pop the game on. So I did. And then I kind of saw the way it was going. I think I saw the first quarter. And then the wife's like, yeah, let's go to Macaroni Grill or whatever, because they have that there. They don't have an AZ anymore. So we went there and I saw it on TV. And then I kind of checked in a couple times. So I was like, man, I know the way this is going. So I was just like, all right, well, and then I looked up afterwards and I saw everything that, like, you know, how it went down and stuff. And it was just kind of the acceptance time. But, you know, I was in San Diego on a vacation, so I wasn't trying to let it damper it. And then I tuned into your guys' show afterwards, you know, the show. And I listened to that for 20-ish minutes or whatever. But I don't know. Like I said this before, I was kind of in acceptance for a while. I was really mad for a while, but then I was in acceptance before a lot of people were. So I was in that mode for a long time before this. So it kind of was just, I was past that stage of grief, you know, when everybody was on that on Twitter, I was kind of congratulating the Bucks and stuff. Cause at the end of the day, like Giannis pulled one of the great performances in playoffs, you know, you just got to tip your hat. Cause whenever that happens, it's just like, yeah, the dude went beast. I mean, what else can you do? Like, he doesn't normally hit free throws, and he hits the majority of his free throws, and like the amount of performances he had, he just has that it factor, that drive to be great, that drive to, I don't know, it's like the killer instinct, and some players don't have that. And it's not like you can just kind of inject that into a player if they don't have it. It's either you have it or you don't, and very few players do have that. So shout out to him, man. Like I said before it all went down, before the Suns made their magical playoff run, I said, if the Suns get knocked out by the Lakers in the first round, I'd love to see either the Nuggets or the Bucks win the finals. So, you know, the Bucks won. It was the first time in how many years that they won. They're not a super team. I'm like, what else can you not? It's not, you can't be mad at them winning, you know?
That sounds just about how Sundo and I were reacting at the end of the game. How annoying was it that Sundo and I weren't hanging ourselves on stream? Or were you cool with the way we were not? You know,
It's
fine. I mean, everybody deals with it differently. You know what I'm saying?
I just couldn't be upset at the performance, like you said. It was just, what I was upset was the fact that Booker shrunk, and I felt like, you know, that was a big game for him to capitalize, and that was about it. But like, man, once again, you know, they played lights out the last 4 games of that series. They really did, especially game 5. And then Giannis, of course, just drops 50 and 6, and you know, it's just like, yo, you can't be mad at that, and you can't be mad at the team, the way the team was built. Like I said, if we were playing the Nets and we lost, I would have been pissed. Oh man, stupid super team. But it's the Bucks, and you know, they have a good team, and they built it from the ground up, and you gotta appreciate it.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about the future for the Suns? I mean, realistically.
Well, right before we get into that, I did want to ask you a question, Salt.
All right.
So Sundo and I kind of disagreed about Booker towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
So without trying to sway you either way, what is your initial thought about? Don't be laughing, Sundo. What's your initial reaction to Booker in that final game? You know, let me pull up his stats just so we have it.
While you do that, I'll be right back.
Okay. How did you feel about him in that last game?
I don't know. Like,
I mean, I know you didn't get to watch the whole thing.
No. I saw a stat line. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty mediocre. But at the same time, it's just like he had a historic playoff performance for first time. So you got to take that in perspective. It's like, did Giannis do what Giannis did this finals run in his first playoff appearances? Like, how many stinkers did Giannis have? I don't know. You can go back and look. His team got bounced in the first round. So I'm guessing he had some bad games, right?
Yeah.
In those. So Booker, what he did and the way he carried this team, I don't know. This was a closeout game, and I think that this will just fuel him to be better, if it makes sense, because he's a young player. He's 24. So I think, you know, what happened to Jordan his first time when he went to the finals or tried to get to the finals, or LeBron
Yeah, it's a little different. Like, Jordan just couldn't get to the finals, but once he did, he never lost in the finals.
Yeah.
Bron lost in the finals. Plenty.
Oh, yeah, plenty.
And the fact that he's been there, dude, I mean, it's just insane. Like, we've got a core of players under 25 that have been to the finals and been 2-up, you know, 2-up, 2-0 in the finals. That's nuts, man. That's what we're returning.
Yeah, that's the perspective that we all need to take, because when's the last time a team that was that bad the year prior or even years prior had a turnaround like that? Like, where were the Heat at before they went to the finals? You know, like, the Heat have been there and done that. I mean, it was the bubble situation, so it's kind of interesting to kind of compare that. But I don't know when's the last time a team this young got to the finals, you know, overall, with this many young players.
You say the Warriors would be the only other one, but I don't even think they were this young.
Yeah, I don't know if they were.
Steph had been in the league for a while, you know?
Yeah.
So looking at the stats here with Booker, it looks bad. I mean,
Looks.
It feels bad.
It is bad. What do you mean?
8 for 22.
0 for 7 from the 3-point line.
And then what I really don't like is that 6 turnovers to 5 assists. So you did 5 assists, but you outweighed it with turnovers. And that negative 15, you got Bridges with the negative 18.
What about other closeout games that he had?
You're right. That's a great point. And my point was Milwaukee has 4 clampers, 4 on the court at all times. And if you make it to the rim, there's a giant 7'1" caveman waiting for you that doesn't get called for any physicality. So the fact that he dropped 40 and 42 back to back, it's like I can't be mad at Booker for not dropping 40 points 3 games in a row versus.
Well, here's the deal. Like, you got to put it in perspective because the 93 team that went to the finals against Jordan and stuff, it's not like Barkley was putting up, Barkley's a Hall of Fame player and stuff, But Barkley, I guarantee you, wasn't putting up 40 a night like Giannis did. Like, what Giannis did was historic, So Booker's 24. He's a scorer. He's shown what he did. He took a step up. Is he a superstar right now? Like on a Dame level? No. I still think he has growth to go and tons of growth. You know what I'm saying? Consistency. He had consistently bad games away from Phoenix Suns Arena, and that's an issue. Yeah. Like, you got to be more consistent, whatever is causing you to not perform on the road. If it's his girl or whatever it is, like, he's got to figure out how to turn it on the road just the same as home. Because the differential, you could go look at all the playoff series that we had. He killed it at home. And then he went on the road, and I think he had a couple good games. I think he had a good game against the Lakers, and I think he might have had a good game against he had a good Nuggets series, but his differential between road games and home, he's got to figure that out, because it's consistency.
Yep. I mean, I agree.
So back to your question, Salt, which was, what do we see for the future of this team?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want you guys to be real. I know you will be.
I think I know now. And I think it took me until today. So Iverson posted something in the Discord. It was a fake. Did you see that? It was like, it looked real. It looked pretty legit from Woj. And it was just like, Phoenix Suns do not expect, they expect CP3 is going to opt out. He's not going to sign with the Suns. And when it hit, like when I saw it and I thought it was real for like 5 seconds, you idiot Iverson, stop sending fake stuff. When I thought it was real for 5 seconds, you know what my emotions did? I said, I don't like this. I don't like this. So I know that that's got to be how I really feel now, because I was on the fence. And when confronted with it, I felt scared that he was leaving. So I officially do want Chris Paul in, no question.
Yeah.
And I just hope he doesn't break it off inside us financially. Because how can we win if he does that to us? How can we win? So that's number one aim, getting him to re-sign, which I think is going to happen sooner rather than later. Let me ask you this, Salt. Sundo and I both agreed that we were going to give Bridges a wiping of the slate and a free pass to come back next year and show that
like we have the choice.
No. Well, I'm saying
we slay. You have to come back to the Suns, buddy.
Not that it's us that would kick him off, but if it were our choice, we would choose to keep him for one more year, unless we can get something. I don't know, a Keldon Johnson type. If we could get something like that, but that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. How do you feel about Bridges right here, right now?
I'm still where I'm at with him, dude. Like, it hasn't changed. Like, he had a couple good games in the playoffs, but he's just kind of that player that a lot of teams would want to have on their team. But I think he might be overvalued some other place, and you could probably get a bag for him, like a good exchange rate. You know what I'm saying? So if you're smart as a GM, you could turn him into something that would help you propel you towards the getting back to the finals and trying to win it. He could, he could progress because he turned it up a notch for this season. Like his jumper was just garbage before, had that hitch to it, and he never really hit threes and stuff like that. Like he fixed that for a lot of the season, and maybe with an extended off season, it's probably not going to be extended, right? I don't know. It's going to be short.
It's going to be another sped up off season.
Maybe he can, I don't know, do a little something here and there and turn it on. But honestly, like it all depends on what he'd be getting paid. And I see some of these contracts out there for some of these just mediocre players just getting paid bank. And I just don't think that Bridges' agent's going to just accept some mid-level contract. And I don't think Bridges is worth a ton amount of money, dude. I just don't. I think he's inconsistent. I don't think he's a shutdown defender like the Bucks had. Like you were saying, they have 4 lockdowns on the court at all time. Would you put Bridges up there with the players that were on the Bucks? That intensity, that level of lockdown consistency with Bridges? Would you guys, Sundo? Would you do that?
Didn't look like it.
Mm-hmm. Didn't look like it.
That's all I'll say. It didn't look like it.
That's an indictment.
I believe he can be. I believe effort is a thing that it can make him. He's a good defender. I think he could be a clamper.
Is he better than Drew Holiday?
But he didn't.
No,
he didn't look like it
at defense. Is he better than Giannis at defense?
No. He didn't look like
is he better
than Drew Holiday on offense either?
Is he better than PJ Tucker on defense?
No.
Is he better than Middleton on defense? I'd say
it's
tie.
Kind of a wash.
I'd say a tie.
But Middleton's known for his offense more than his defense.
He got way more offense going for him than Mikhail does currently.
So that's pretty much where you're at with this dude, because he was supposed to be this 3-and-D guy. You know what I'm saying? Like 3-and-D Mikhail. And I'm listening to these local radio heads, right? They love to blow smoke up your ass because they got to say what they got to say to appease the teams, right? Gambo is buddy with Sarver and all this other shit. So of course they say some ridiculous things, but when Mikhail was playing good, they're like, don't call him a 3-and-D guy. He's more than that. And it's like, what is he? I mean, at best he's a 3-and-D guy, but his D is not too D like, you know what I'm saying? Pause. His D is his D's having some issues.
Needs a little Viagra.
I love it. Just when you think there's no more use for that, something pops up.
All right, here's my deal with Bridges. I agree with Salt. Everything Salt just said, I agree with. I'm giving him one more season, maybe a half a season before I jump on or off the Bridges train. And you know what? Here's the deal. I believe this team's going to be good enough to go back to the postseason. Like, I don't even want to see it in the regular season. That's how much confidence I have in this team right now, is that, we're going back to the postseason. That's my thing. I want to see him in the postseason. I am one of those guys who's like, I'm one of those guys who's like, oh man, I'm that guy. I'm that guy like, oh, the regular season. I don't want to see dudes perform in the regular season.
It don't matter what he does in the regular season.
Exactly. I know you can perform in the regular season. I need to see what you do in the playoffs.
Okay,
that's what I need to get back.
If this dude is averaging 20 plus in the regular season, I'll say, okay, he's taking a step up.
He won't.
Won't. But if he did, that would be a regular season.
That's what I need.
That would be big enough. Outside of that, the only thing that's going to matter is, can you play? Like I'm completely all in on Ayton. Ayton is as good as gold in my eyes.
Ayton had no issues in the playoffs until
I don't want Cat anymore. I don't even want Cat anymore. I'm happy with Ayton. So it's kind of the reverse with him. He showed it in the playoffs, and now he's kind of good to go, right, Salt? Or am I giving him too much of a pass?
Well, like I said, I think the fan base they love to be selective with their memory because Bridges did this during the regular season as well. He disappeared a lot. That's why people call him the disappearing actor, the invisible man. You know what I'm saying? Because he does do that. Like he just disappears on the court, and I don't
Shout out Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just kind of his personality. He's deferring to bigger players like CP3 is on the team, and Booker is an established person. He's older, so maybe Mikel's just like, hey, I'll just do whatever I do. You know, if I get the ball, I'll go to the rack or I'll try to shoot corner threes and shit. But I don't know, man. I just don't see his game taking that much of a step up, dude. You know, like I just don't.
But the cool thing is we don't have to pay him right now.
I know.
Right?
My highest hopes for Mikel is that he becomes the third option. That's my highest hope for Mikel.
The third. So who would he knock off?
Basically, in a future without CP3, I want it to be Booker, 8, and Mikel. That's what I want it to be in a future without CP3. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Oh no, bro, because I'm all ready to slot Cam Johnson right up in there.
Cam Johnson's another one too. But I'm saying for Mikel, if Mikel could end up being the third option, that would be great. I don't think he will, but that's what I would want to see. Or yeah, it's time to go to Cam. So Cam Jam.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's tough because if you're trying to be a 3-and-D guy, even that to call Bridges a 3-and-D guy, he's not either, in my opinion, because he's not consistent enough to be a 3-point threat. On a consistent basis, he can go streaky on it, and then his defense is not like top, I don't know, 3 all defensive team or not even. I don't know. Maybe he needs to put on. Maybe he wants to put on. Maybe putting on weight would be a thing for him because he's still kind of small. You know what I'm saying? So maybe put more muscle on ish.
Maybe put some muscle on.
Take some creatine,
game, bro.
It's like compare Holiday to Bridges. Holiday's more yoked.
Holiday's a grown man, though.
Yeah.
like Bridges is still fairly young, right? Like, what's he?
Yeah.
How old is he?
Probably 24.
If you put Bridges on Sacramento, what do you think he'd average? If he was like the second option on that team,
15.
You think he'd just do the same shit? I think his average would go up.
It would go way up? I don't see him hitting 20, dude. It's just he's just not, at least in our system, he don't look at what people do in our system. What did we hear about Torrey Craig? Shit, anything that dude hits is just icing on the cake. He don't score. Splash! Splash! Dunk! Like, oh shit. Like our system, look at Kelly Oubre. Mr. 0 for 900, Kelly Oubre. Looks like a god with us. Goes to the Warriors, can't do shit. Look at Frank Kaminsky. Leaves us, can't do shit. Look at Aaron Baines. Slaps 9 threes. Goes to the Celtics. Looks like he's never even fucking seen a basketball.
Those are all like
score with us. Why are you going to score with them?
Those were like unestablished role players before they played on the Suns. You know what I'm saying? Like Oubre was kind of a throw-in in the trade. He wasn't originally supposed to be traded. It was supposed to be that dude from the Grizzlies. Baines was a journeyman. Frank Kaminsky, I've never been a fan of his, to be honest. Even at Wisconsin, I didn't even like that dude. But with Bridges, you could see his talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, he took a jump. I'm not saying he didn't take a jump this year. He did.
But
like
then
I said,
he had dive come playoff time.
Yeah, but a lot of that's just like, because, you know, playing on a basketball court, I don't know, maybe you don't know. I don't know. If there's like dudes that are like ridiculously more talented than you would be dumb to kind of not defer to them, you know, be stubborn and be like,
you're right.
Fuck you, man. I'm going to be the star. Some dude that's like A1 scholarship offer, or like NBA. He's going to the NBA and you're just like doing a pickup game at Lifetime, and you're like, fuck you, I'm stubborn. No, it's like you're going to defer to this guy because you know he has more talent. I think that CP3 is obviously this Hall of Fame type player. Booker is establishing himself in the league as an all-star, and then you got DeAndre Ayton, who's the center, and I think Bridges just kind of has that personality, just be like, yep, I'm going to go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here on the court, and if the ball comes to me, I'll get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he disappears. It's not like he has that that personality to be like, give me the fucking rock. You know what I'm saying? Give me the rock. I haven't got it. You know, I don't see Mikal saying that. And maybe we need more of those players because I feel DA is the same way. I like DA's talent, but I don't think DA has that personality to be like, fuck you guys. I've been open 3 times in a row. You didn't pass it to me. Would you really think DA would go to Chris Paul and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, because
I think in the future, maybe once DA grows up and realizes how dominant he can be, I think but Chris Paul ain't going to be around when he's that guy.
Yeah, wow. But you know that like when you play basketball, if you don't get hit when you're open a couple times, you probably would say something.
Oh yeah, I always do. I
think that's got more to do with coaching than it does personalities. I think they just believe in a system and they probably won't say anything. They just know the role. Like Mikal probably knows his role is to D, and if I'm open on the wing or the corner, hit. But his job that's cool. Pretty much his job. But I don't know. I just don't. Him in that role's not like Gabe said. We could. I like see Cam Johnson or somebody different. You know, because he's doing that and he's not doing it.
The mirror between Bridges and DA is just crazy right now.
Yeah,
that's what Metal Mike's saying in the chat. That just stands out. Our Bridges is there to play D, make corner threes, cut to the basket, and make plays on fast breaks. Who does that sound like? It sounds like, except for the corner threes, it's like DA. You're there to play anchor defense, catch balls when they come to you. And that's it. We're not drawing up plays for you. You're just there, you know. So if you get 5 shots in a game, so be it. If you get 15, so be it. You know, they sound similar.
Can we talk about your boy and my boy, boss man, Jay Crowder? Okay. We all knew that he's one of the streakiest J.R. Smith type shooters alive, right? For the record, he was not hot when we needed him to be. Not at all. We knew he waxes and wanes. Sometimes it's like this guy is going to carry you or this guy is going to bury you. Trademark. So he buried us. It wasn't all his fault. I'm just saying, now that we have a team full of players that have playoff and finals experience, do we still need a veteran who is as streaky as life itself? If we're trying to win a championship, is he not now some sort of thing that we can move for something better?
What are you replacing them with, though?
Cam, Mikal, and Craig. And don't say, what do you mean?
You've been wanting to ship this guy out.
No, I loved him. I fell in love with him.
Here's the deal.
You want to move him immediately, though.
Here's the deal. I wouldn't be opposed to moving Jay, but I'll say this again about Jay Crowder and what I liked about what he brought to the team. He brought a sort of attitude to the team that we needed. He was the one that was guarding LeBron and talking shit and looking back at him. I don't think anybody else was going to do that. Nope. He was the guy who he was, what did he do in the Clippers series? But either way, I like his attitude. That's all I'm going to say. Sorry, I've been drinking this beer. I like his attitude. I don't want to get rid of him, bro. I really don't.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm right there with level-headed.
Can I clear Can I clear it up first and just make sure that this is all crystal clear, what I'm trying to say, before this gets remembered? I'm gonna say something as the time I said that we need to get rid of Crowder.
Let me say something real quick before you say this, because I'm gonna say something you really want to hate. I would much rather have Jay Crowder before Torrey Craig.
Oh,
yeah, he should go. If you want Cam to take that next level, because they wanted him to take that next step early. It was too early. Like, the coach had Cam Johnson in the starting lineup, and they had Crowder on the bench. You guys remember that?
Yep.
Because that was happening, but it was just too early. So who's to say next year, you don't just go Cam Johnson starting lineup and Crowder on the bench, man. Like,
but
what's
at
wrong
that
with that?
point, why at that point? Okay, all I'm saying is I think Crowder, had we won the title, Crowder is untouchable. No question, you don't broke something you don't fix something that isn't broke. But
same can be said now, though.
Considering the fact that we lost, and he was nowhere to be found offensively, or really much at all. He didn't do any shutting down of Giannis. Giannis ate his lunch every time. He scored like above 80% of the time when Crowder was guarding him. All I'm saying is Crowder, in my personal opinion, has been lifted out of the untouchable. What up, Chief and Blazers? Out of the untouchable range and into the, if you give us something good, we could talk. Because that way we can let Cam have more time and Mikal have more time and figure out which one of those two it's going to be. And I've still got Craig to back him up.
I just think that you're kind of, I don't know. Again, you fall into the same trap that you're falling into, and that's fine. There's certain players that you don't like. You don't want to admit you don't like him.
I love him.
No, you don't. You didn't know. If you loved him, you wouldn't want to get rid of him right now.
Look what Rob just said about your boy Craig.
I'm not talking to Romp right now. Listen. Listen.
So what I'm trying to tell you is, if you start tinkering too much with the formula, right? Exactly. If you're doing a chemistry experiment, eventually you fuck things up and it blows up in your face. So all I got to say is, before we got CP3 and, Mr. Crowder, where were we at? And we picked those two dudes up, we make the finals.
The reason we needed Crowder.
And I guarantee you, if we didn't have Crowder on this team, we would not have made the finals, and we probably would have got bounced in the first round.
You are right. No one's arguing that. I don't.
So why would you just want to take it off?
Because
off the team.
Because we're trying to do whatever I'm just saying whatever it takes. So if you were offered something for Crowder better than Crowder, would you say no?
No, of course not, because that's
really where I'm at.
No, but you're focusing on one player, and it's like dream world, because Crowder is a journeyman, and you're not going to be able to get return for him. Just specifically him, you would have to have some huge package or something like that.
Let's say that you're right about all of that. That's fine. I'm just saying the main draw for Crowder was, this man is a vet who is a great team leader. He's been in the finals. He has finals experience. He was a starter on a finals team.
Yes.
Okay, but now we have a team full of those things. Now we have a team full of players with finals experience. So I don't think that his finals experience is going to mean as much next year as it did this year. And when it came time for us to have him slapping threes, he was like worse than me with no boosts in 2K. And so it's like, well, I trust Cam Johnson shot a lot more.
You're focusing on one series. What about the other series where he came out in a couple of games and saved us?
He was streaking the Lakers series, and then the last 4 games he was on,
hot as hell.
Coincidentally, we won those. You know what I mean?
So
he was on the Nuggets series.
Like I said, you can pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cam Johnson had bad games and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Cam Johnson dunked on PJ Tucker, though.
Cam Johnson's a baby. Cam Johnson's our baby.
Who else? Who are the veterans that you're gonna have on this team? Because bottom line is, just because you have one playoff run doesn't mean you're like super experienced. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're overvaluing the fact that we were in the finals, and that's gonna make a huge world of a difference. I think the experience is good, but I don't think it's gonna make that big of a difference when we get back. You're still gonna need that nucleus when we get back, and like you said,
how much is he getting paid this year?
Yeah, how much is he getting paid? But Jay Crowder he can be streaky, but the leadership.
If we bring him back, man, like I know we have him under contract. If he doesn't get moved for something, I'll be happy as hell, man. But
He's not getting moved.
A small part of me will wish that Cam Johnson was getting some more of those minutes because I think he's our future.
Bro, like if you look at how much he's getting paid, like go look at some of the requests for some of the players in the NBA, what they're trying to get. It's his is a bargain because he opted to sign a 3-year contract for 29 million. You split that up, right? A little less than 10 a year. Like in today's NBA, like you should see some of these scrubs that are trying to like
contract for sure.
He has 2 years left. He has 2 years left. You let him play this next year. I mean, depending on where you're at or what happens, you know, then you have a dude with an expiring contract, which was very valuable in the NBA, and you can trade that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give him at least 2 years for what he meant to this team, where we went with him. He's, in my opinion, he's untouchable right now. Like, there's not, unless it's a package deal that requires his salary to match up.
Let me ask you this, Gabe. Who's all under contract right now?
The only people that we have to worry about losing are CP3, CP15, and Torrey Craig.
I think that Craig is gone.
Craig's gone.
I do too. Yeah. Why do you guys
gone.
think Craig's gone?
He's just going to garner a contract that is bigger than some throw-in deal for a couple, $100,000 we got him through. You know what I'm saying?
For the amount of minutes that he played in the finals, he's gone.
Do you think Crowder is going to want to take a backup role? I know he accepted it fine last year.
He will. He will.
Think he will? He won't be offended that he picked us over other teams, and now we're putting him on the bench.
He already went to the bench, dude.
He's
not like that as a player.
But he didn't play well. Remember?
I think.
Remember it, Rick.
They could figure it out. I don't think I don't think he'd ever be like a malcontent because he's coming off the bench, especially because he's like 31 now. He's getting up there. So sometimes you just get shuffled around, man.
Do people really believe Payne's going to be gone?
I think he'll be gone too.
Huh.
Dude, he might have earned. If people think the way I do and not the way Salty does, they will think that Payne is worth it because I'm certain that Payne's athleticism was zapped by his ankle. And that he just was not there's a difference between being a super, super, super fast guy and a difference between being Tyreek Hill. Like this dude is like nearly the Tyreek Hill of the NBA. You injure that ankle. Don't look like that. He's fast. Who's faster with the ball in their hands? Who's got a quicker first step?
I don't know.
In the NBA.
Comparing him to Tyreek Hill is just wild.
No one's Tyreek Hill. No one is Tyreek Hill.
To McCole Hardman or a fast dude that doesn't do a lot.
He's the McCole Hardman of the NBA. And it took him from McCole down to what's another bum-ass receiver that the Chiefs have hiding on their, just a normal NFL guy who's, very fast. But
Andy Isabella from the Cardinals.
Oh God!
There you go.
Don't bring that guy up, dude.
Okay,
we drafted him over what's his name?
Kenny Perry says De'Aaron Fox is faster than Payne. You are right, sir.
De'Aaron Fox.
You are right.
Now, do I want Payne back? Yeah, I do, but I feel like there's teams out there that will throw him a bag, dude.
They will.
There's only so much money you can.
That's crazy.
I mean, the regular season and he had some games in the playoffs, but I think overall he just was very, very inconsistent. I feel like Gabe has those beer goggles on.
Ankle.
You're going to blame it on the ankle. But like I said, if it's not in the report and they're not talking about it, I can't blame anything but the person. So that's that.
Real quick, I'm willing. This is recency bias. Okay? Hand to God, this is recency bias. I want Frank back. on a deal where we pay
Frank.
we pay him in like pasta and breadsticks.
No,
okay,
dude,
we don't give him any money.
Frank on the cheap.
There's no, dude. I don't.
Cheapy. He's
no,
a
dude.
footer.
No. There's players better than this motherfucker out there. I don't want him taking up any spots on this fucking team, dude. Get him out of here.
Shut up.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat agreeing with me already, dude.
Okay.
One to keep Frank, 2 to get his fuck ass out of here.
The last time we saw Frank, he played good.
Can't believe
Frank.
you guys.
He played very good Frank ball. Did he not, Thundo? You saw it.
What are you guys smoking, dude?
Game 6. You were on vacation.
In a game we lost.
It wasn't
Chill
Frank's
out,
fault. It wasn't
Bro,
Frank's fault.
what the fuck, dude? I
I'm
go on
saying
vacation, you guys are smoking crack?
Okay, could he have
the
No.
Tyshawn Alexander role where you never see him in case you had to break glass in case of Frank emergency? Is that fine? Could we keep him there? Like literally, you are our 15th man. If something, God forbid, happens, then we'll put your 7-foot ass on the court. No?
Let me be real.
I just don't like him, dude.
If we can't get another 7-foot, like a backup center, like everybody keeps saying Nerlens Noel, like if we can't get that, then yes, bring back Frank.
I just feel like there's a. I don't know.
It's 100% recency bias. He said it.
Like he helped us in the season and shit, man. But I just don't like the guy, man. I feel like he is garbage on defense. He's garbage on defense. He is just, I don't know. I hate his game, dude. I hate everything about it. There's fucking draft the player. You probably get better something if he actually plays
sticks.
I don't know, man. Like you could say, like if you want to fill out a roster and shit, but I'd rather fill out a roster from
fill out the roster. Don't start that
pick up
minutes.
Pick up people off of fucking waivers and see if they sprout like Payne or something, or I don't know. Give someone a chance that that just doesn't suck balls.
Taco Fall.
Hey, he is written down on my list. Should we? Are we ready to get to free agents, or is there anyone else on the team you can think of that we need to break down?
Who else? Who's else?
Iverson, don't say Carmelo. Iverson, you want to be banned for 5 minutes, don't you? Carmelo.
I'll take Melo.
No, you won't. Okay. McGee,
I agree.
I say hell yes.
I don't know, man. Fucking cut Frank and bring him back for tacos or something, dude.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying give him any money.
Could you
do your laundry?
Give him a season-long gift card to Fazoli's.
Could you cut him and then make him like one of those dudes that shoot shirts out of cannons and shit, and then like have him around like just in case?
Like not really on the roster, but like
he's like coming out with the soul squad or whatever.
Just come out with a t-shirt, good Frank.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna give out my free agents that I wrote down. I looked at the list for a while. Mm-hmm. All the potential free agents that we could grab, and here's the ones I came up with. So at point, so
time. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Are you gonna get
point guard first?
Are we playing a name game here? What are we doing here? So are we playing name game?
I just want to know what you guys think.
Okay, name game.
If anything, so I'll just read one off, and you guys give me a yes or no. Is that sound good?
I like it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So first position, I think we have to lock down is point guard. This is in no specific order here. Of course, we all agree CP3. We're going to try to get that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. If we don't, God forbid, I've got Spencer Dinwiddie up there. What do you guys think? He is coming off an injury.
I mean, anybody that you name, if we lose CP3, is just going to be an instant because we're losing CP3,
right?
You know what I mean? So that's kind of a bad. It's like following a top class act, and so yeah, it's not going to be good.
But Could you be happy if that's what we came away with as Spencer Dinwiddie?
Well, didn't he want 20 mil a year or something like that?
Did he?
Or he's asking for a ridiculous amount.
He is super talented, but I mean, how much are we going to have to pay CP3? 30, 40 million a year?
He ain't getting 40 million, dude.
Depends on what he wants.
No, what team's going to pay him 40 mil, dude?
The Knicks.
No, they're not.
We'll take CP3. Everybody wants to play
and then Salt will be real salty whenever CP3 goes to New York and someone lobs to his boy Julius Randle.
So I think like CP3 probably be at like 30, probably. Because his cap number is like 40, so you take 30 a year. That lowers it by 10 and spread it out or whatever they choose to do. So maybe it's a back end deal where he gets paid more on the back end or something. I don't know. He ain't getting 40 a year. Fuck no.
Nope.
Lonzo Ball.
I would love.
He's an ass too much. He's an ass too much. But I mean, this is
CP3. That's.
You think he's going to ask more than CP3 is going to get?
I mean, no. I would. That'd be a good backup plan. But I think we're not losing CP3. Can I just put that out there from what I've heard?
I agree with you.
All right, then let me just breeze through the.
So I don't think that's going to ever happen.
Breeze through the point guards. You guys could just give me a quick yes or no. Yeah. Hypothetically, this is worst case scenario. We don't get CP3. Okay. TJ McConnell is a guy I got out there. No. Too white.
He's the crowd. He's the what they call the fan favorite.
Okay.
Who did you bring up?
TJ McConnell, the
fan TJ favorite. McConnell. The great white hype. Chief of Blazers says, "Oh hell no."
He's okay.
Okay,
he's okay.
Yeah, that's like this. That's probably my bottom of the barrel. Like last person I want to deal with. Okay.
Yeah.
Reggie Jackson.
Yes, give me Reggie.
As what we're talking about, if CP3 leaves.
Yes.
Reggie Jackson. Sure.
Yeah, I think Reggie.
Any hesitation there, Salt?
Is he a point guard?
Yes.
He played point for the Clippers. He was traditionally more of a two-ish.
I don't know, man. He feels more like a 2 to me.
He's always been a PG. He's not like a Ricky Rubio style PG, but he's not selfish.
Anyway, it's not going to happen, but yeah, sure.
Okay. Devontae Graham. He's more of a 2 guard in a 1 guard's body. But if we could get him on the team, he might be the best shooter on our team from the Hornets. And then Payne, of course. I want to try to get Payne back. Okay, power forwards. Moving along.
Here we go.
Important role on this team, dude.
Important role.
Very important.
I've only got 3 power forwards.
All right.
Montrezl Harrell.
Salt loves
I brought him up. Yeah. I like him.
Thundo.
I mean, it's whatever.
Oh, talk to me about that. What do you mean? It's just.
Montrezl Harrell is just a JAG, just another guy. That's all I have to say about it.
He's not that guy.
There's no yes or no on it. Like, cool, if we get him, cool. He's a solid dude, but
you're not. That doesn't move the needle for you.
It doesn't move the needle. Doesn't move the needle.
I think it does. He's like, I don't know.
I think it moves the needle.
He's a fucking beast.
I think
he's a beast. He's a high energy guy. He gets rebounds. I don't know. I like his game.
Now, of course, I don't think he's biased with how he got benched for who was it for the Lakers? Who did he get benched for?
They were shuffling around. I mean, they tried all kinds of different lineups.
That's why I'm recency there, just because of that happened. But for me, it doesn't move the needle. He is solid though.
I like it. I would go with that.
What's next?
This one is gonna tear. This one's gonna tear you. Okay. I want Bobby Squidward Portis on the Suns team. I want him. I want him this year.
Is he available?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Is he
yeah.
Are the Bucks going to let him go?
I mean, I don't know what their cap situation. How much was he getting paid, first of all? What's his cap?
He just earned himself a little bit of a payday, wouldn't you say?
Would Squidward want to come to the Phoenix Suns after that?
Dude, he was only getting paid $3 million, dude.
It's So I'm saying the way he
Like
plays,
4 million, dude.
you
How
hate
tall
him
is
when
he?
he's on the other team. He's like 6'10", I think
Yeah,
minimum.
perfect.
Let me
Sure.
look up his height.
I
real
wouldn't
quick.
mind. I wouldn't mind Mr. Portis on the squad. I'm just
Yeah.
thinking about the other factors. When's he going to be there? Does he want to come to us?
He is a true 4, in my
And
opinion.
that we lack that on this team.
He's 6'10". He's 26 years old.
He can hit
Big time.
James.
You like him
He's-
paired next
that's
to
a-
Ayton?
You know
That's
what?
a fat yes.
You know what? That's a fact. That's for me too. Thinking about the role, he can hit J's. He can hit
Mhm.
threes. He's not. He's not a
He
streaky Crowder.
hustles.
Yeah, he hustles.
He
Yeah. Yeah, I would take. I'd take Mr. BP.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Last one, John Collins from the Hawks.
Mm.
Power forward, not as center, paired with Ayton, not
Yes.
traded for Ayton. I say
What's his contract?
F yes. I don't know. He might have earned himself a little payday because he played.
Yeah, I think he's
ass off
out
in
of
the playoffs.
maybe. I don't know, man. I think he's out of the ballpark range for that. What about Paul Millsap?
Millsy.
I
love the Millsy.
I like Paul Millsap.
The Suns organization has always coveted Paul Millsap, and he's always spurned us. And at this age, I just don't see.
He was stroking on the
He's like a
the Nuggets, dude.
6'8" power forward, right? I mean, he's not even that big, right? Like
He's big. He plays big.
he does play big. He reminds me of like Luis Scola at this point in his career.
Let's see. All right, so let's get his height out of the way. 6'7". I don't know.
They're talking Jermichael Green. I do like him. I didn't realize he was available. If he's available, I would not say no to him.
Nah, let's Paul Millsap. We'll scratch him off. I don't know. He's 36.
Ew.
6'7".
6'7". He's shrinking.
Undersized, old. Yeah, forget what I said.
Okay,
Forget what
that's
I
why
said.
I didn't put him on the list.
Mm-hmm.
All right, centers.
All right,
Ready for this? Banana.
Who's available? McGee?
There's a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't need Frank. You got a bunch of dudes you can
You're
pick
right.
up.
You're right. JaVale McGee. We'll start there. Since you already
Yes,
said
number
it.
one.
Yes. I think everyone in the world.
He's like
agrees.
the guy that everybody wanted for us to pick up off waivers, which we didn't do, or whatever. And I think he would have been perfect on this team, but
And you know
water
what
under the
happened?
bridge.
You know what happened, right? In the playoffs. Do you remember when we played them? We whooped that ass. They sat McGee. He looked angry. They put him in garbage time, and he played like his hair was on fire. He's going to be upset with them because he chose them, and they sat him. They got blown out, and then they let him play. I don't think he wants to go back to the Nuggets, bro. And why not come to us when we're clearly on the up and up? I don't know. I think McGee's possible.
Oh yeah.
Daniel Tice, I think is how you say his name, from the Bulls.
I know him. Yeah, he's an
white
energy guy.
dude from the Celtics, center. I think he's 6'10", if I'm correct.
Daniel Theis or Tice.
Good motor.
6'8".
6'8". And he's
German.
a center?
Yep.
Okay. Scratched.
Undrafted.
Hey.
Undrafted. He's from Germany, apparently.
Put him on the list with Millsap.
Yeah. Scratch
Okay.
that.
All right. Nerlens Noel, y'all.
Big yes. What?
Yes.
The
Oh, Gwen, take her easy. Anywho.
Jesus.
Let me go.
All right. Anyway, so what were you saying?
Zach Collins.
If you want it.
But depending on what the
Distracting.
we have a request line.
I mean, if you want it.
Zach Collins.
Yeah, he was
You like
supposed
Zach
to be
Collins?
good.
Zach Collins, the dude from
whoa.
Just don't talk about it, dude. Just don't.
I'm saying whoa to Spurs fan Gary. Okay.
I got it.
All right, cool. That's why we have so many new mods.
Anyway, so what were we talking about?
All
Mods
right.
in chat handle that.
Mhm.
Here's where things get weird on the list. Okay.
Why'd you unhide him, 6-man?
I didn't.
You did that on accident? Probably. All right.
Cool.
How many bots? All right. Bobon.
All right.
Bobon.
Bobon.
I don't know about Bobon, man.
Mods,
I
take care of this, all right? We got to focus on the show.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
thank you.
I don't know about Bobon.
Hide all of them. Don't just delete the message, just hide them. Okay?
What do you think about Bo?
Bobon? Too tall. No, that's a no for me.
tall? Too
He's
tall?
he's slow, dude. It's slow, he's slow, tall. Nah, man, I don't think so. Is he available?
He's going to be a free agent. Did you say they
I don't know.
started him in the playoffs? He was a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Hassan Piker, I'm dead. Okay.
Dude, just stop, man.
I'm sorry. Okay. So
Focus.
no to
That's what your
Boban
mods are for, dude. Let
and
them do the thing.
no to Boban.
I'm noted to Bobon.
Man, Romp is gonna fillet you too when he gets in here. Dwight Howard.
It's a no for me, boss.
Dwight Howard? I might go for that, dude, honestly.
I'm going
I don't
for
know,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Y'all go for it. I just feel like, man, the White Howard's ridiculous.
Mhm.
Just no. It's a no for me, boss.
Dwight Howard, I think as a backup center would be awesome on this team. Play some defense. Just like on the Lakers, he did pretty good in that role. Wasn't he? He was a backup center on that role, on the
Yes.
Lakers, right? The championship team. And I think that I don't know. I think they missed him for that team.
Big
so
time.
I'd say yes.
They're gonna try to get him back.
It's funny how they had McGee and Howard on the same team, and we want both of them, right? I mean, two of us do. So
Yeah. Sundo, what's your reasoning for no?
This is Dwight Howard. He's old. That's basically. I'm just trying.
But did you see how he reinvented himself for the Lakers?
Yeah, but is he going to do that for this? But it's the Lakers and it's LA. Like he likes LA. He wants to be in LA. It's LA. It's Dwight Howard. He will not do that in Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. Is Dwight Howard has been known if he's in a situation that he doesn't like, he doesn't do what he doesn't do what he needs to be done.
Did he not get along with CP3 or something like that? He fought with him, or I don't know. I don't know what the history is there, but
I don't know. I Dwight and CP3.
mm-hmm.
I mean, CP3 kind of has beef with everybody,
Facts.
But I know Romp doesn't like Dwight because Dwight wasn't playable for them in the playoffs. But if you look at the way we treat DA is like, we don't even try to help him score. So let him rest, bring in Dwight, who can just do grunt work, right? Just grunt while he's out resting. And he don't need to score. He can catch lobs still.
Mm-hmm.
He'd just be like a low-end version of Ayton with a lot of experience, who hates the Lakers, who's mad at the Lakers because they spurned him. He helped Dwight. I know he probably wants to go back, but if we could steal him away from them.
I don't know. I just feel like if he came here, he's just being for a paycheck and that's it. And I don't really want to go for that.
Yeah, I don't know. He'd
like
probably be.
I don't feel comfortable with that name at all. I'll just be real to you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Jarrett Allen, Fro from Brooklyn.
I like him. Energy guy. He's young, right?
Tall as hell. He's young. I want to say he can't. I don't think he's any older than 26.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, right? But we're gonna. He might actually cost.
Real quick, shout out to Rome Rush. He's from the gaming side. Yeah, man, he had the Suns back and he lost 100 on them, dude. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, man, we're sorry, bro. Salty, you called it too. Like you really were ahead of the curve. We went up 2-0 and lost the first game, and you're like, that's it. It's over. And I'm like, okay, calm down. You're like, no, that's it. That's how Phoenix does. You were right. You were right.
Yep.
So that's why you were able to heal like
I think it was more. I think it was more the. So it was game 4 where I was just like, all right, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the game that was kind of showed me that because they should have won one of those. So but anyway, yeah.
Agreement. Jared Allen's good to go.
Mm-hmm.
We'd give him a little bit of money.
Oh, for sure. Yep.
Here's the last two are kind of funky. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Len.
Oh.
He showed me that name, and I was like,
I'd actually bring him back, to be honest.
As a backup.
Yeah.
A 7-foot goon.
Where did he play this year? We saw him, right?
He's been in Washington, I believe, for a while.
Because they had both the Suns centers, right? They had
They had two Robin Lopez, right? They had Robin. Now, Alex Len was a huge disappointment with where we drafted him, but then he went to the Hawks, developed a little bit of a corner 3 jumper, and he seems scrappy. When we play him, he seems real scrappy, like he's got something to prove, and I like that.
I mean, he would be way. Yes. Yeah, this is way low on the totem.
I'm talking a Kaminsky style role.
I like him more than I like Frank Kaminsky. Agreed.
Sundo?
I just think he brings more to the table.
Frank the Tank. No, I agree with Salt. I can't.
I'm not asking for Robin Lopez to come back. I'll never want that.
So you can shatter doors at the practice facility. And talk about comic books. Nothing wrong with that, but that dude was weird.
Are the Morris twins available too while we're at it?
Are the Morris twins ready for a comeback? I heard Bledsoe. I heard Bledsoe doesn't want to be where he is.
Getting traded too. Why don't we get him back while we're at it too?
Let's have a reunion of the fuck faces.
I should have prefaced that by saying it was last case, worst case scenario. Okay.
Dragon Bender making a return.
Never. I'll get to play for the Suns before Dragon does. All right. Last one I have written down is Taco Fall.
Taco Fall for none other than his name.
Taco Fall.
Taco Fall.
What about Bull? What is he doing?
I'll take him too.
Bull.
I'll take Bull.
Bull.
Put them both on the squad. Put them on the bench, okay?
Bull. He can stroke threes, right?
Hey, look, after what we went through, I wouldn't mind some 7-foot cloggers that can absorb some fouls so that DeAndre Ayton doesn't have to.
Exactly.
God forbid we run into the Bucks. God forbid we're lucky enough to get to the Bucks in the finals again. And this time, I'd like to have some huge ass dudes with long
need
arms.
taco meat in the
Taco
paint,
Bowl.
Right?
We need taco meat.
Then
in
we'll
the
get Dwayne
paint.
Bacon. We'll have bacon tacos. It's all coming together.
And then you'll get bowl, and you have a bacon.
We'll have
taco
a bacon
bowl.
taco bowl. Holy shit! This is how we win a title, guys.
And then when you score a certain amount of points and you get free tacos, can you imagine the marketing? Come on, man.
Man, please, James Jones, I know you're listening. All right, so that's all I have for free agents. You guys have any other free agents?
Nah, just get better, dude.
Oh, he's not a free agent anymore. I don't think he is a free agent. He just got traded. Who's our number one guy we want? Pause. Salt.
Wait,
we didn't name him. Who's
Zion
our number
Williamson?
No.
He just got traded. Same team.
No.
Though.
Fuck. Yeah, it's the New Zealand dude. Right?
Steven Adams.
Steven Adams did have a beard.
The shockingly 28-year-old caveman Steven Adams. He just got traded from the Pelicans to the Grizzlies.
They probably want him though, right?
They
If
do,
they
of
made that
course.
deal,
Grizzlies,
But,
bro.
you know.
I think the Grizzlies want him.
he's
When-
off the list.
Would you trade McHale and Crowder for him and a pick, like one of their high picks?
Sure.
I
I like him. I think he brings that intensity and like
solve some problems, maybe.
he ain't going nowhere after that trade though.
Mm.
Nope, he's staying there. So that dream's just gone.
There are people calling for Eric Bledsoe. Isn't that the weirdest thing you've ever heard? There are people that want Bledsoe back.
Look, it'd be funny to see Bledsoe come off the bench and him have to just take it. You know what I mean? Like, what if nobody wants Eric Bledsoe and his only options is a son as a bench option, and he just has to sit there and be like, "Man, I burnt my bridge, and now I'm the ninth guy on the rotation. Oh, CP3's balling, and I'm not." I would love that. I would love that.
What do you think,
just
Saul?
for pettiness.
What's up
What do you think?
about? Sorry, I got distracted.
Eric Bledsoe. Nobody likes
Bledsoe.
I hate Eric Bledsoe.
Thank
Fuck
you.
that, dude.
I said the only.
I wouldn't take him
I,
for
I gave you a scenario
nothing,
the only
dude.
scenario I would want him back is if nobody wanted that dude. If
No,
nobody wanted that dude.
I
If
don't
we had to put
care.
him on there.
They
Then
could
we
give
had
us
to.
10 million,
And
a
the
10,
Booker
a
can
10,
shit his Cheerios every
a
morning.
$10 million exception. I would still turn that shit down, dude.
Let's explain why, Salt. Okay, like this is
We know why.
clearly some people have forgotten. You know, there's some things you never want to forget in life. 9/11, and when Bledsoe
Really, you're gonna compare this dude to 9/11?
went on Twitter when he's supposed to be our future, when everybody's calling him
there.
baby LeBron, and LeBron's like, y'all need to pay my man. Y'all need to take care of my man. Like, oh,
I just
maybe he'd
want to
come
be
play for us.
there.
If Bledsoe, it was all a ruse. Bledsoe, someone tweeted it, and I commented and got a decent amount of reaction to it. And I was just saying, look, this is a situation that can't be undone. You can't clown our city and our team the way Bledsoe did.
And
He
quit.
clowned us, and everybody fucking laughed at us, and they called us the Sons of Anarchy, SUNS. And I'll never forget that. So no, I said it's just like you have a girl who you think loves you, and she literally leaves you at the altar, embarrasses you in front of your family and your friends, and then 8 years later, she's got 3 kids by I was about to say by 4 different dudes who mixed their sperm together so that 2 of them could be the father of one. And now she's like, oh, hey, Sundo. No, bitch, I ain't getting back with you. I'm not taking care of your kids. You're not going to come glom onto me now that we're the Valley and we're good and we have dope jerseys and we're the second best team in the NBA and we beat LeBron. You're not coming back.
Think we're simps?
Exactly. I don't give a
Simps.
fuck if you can help us. I'll find somebody else with your skill set. Motherfucker can't even shoot.
I'll find another
Never.
woman with 4 kids.
Thank you. Who didn't leave me on my wedding night? Come on.
I love it.
No to Bledsoe. All right.
Fuck no to Bledsoe. No.
Okay.
Either way, we're all being petty with Bledsoe.
Stop.
That's what I'm
texting
gathering.
me, Saul. You're fucking distracting.
I'd rather have Scott Foster for every NBA game than Bledsoe.
I agree. I agree. Comment of the night, but it's true. It's true,
Yeah.
dude. It's damn true.
You guys ready to talk draft? We're gonna bring on Romp.
That I know nothing
I'm
about.
here.
Sure,
That's
I
why
defer.
Romp's here.
That's why
That's why
I
Romp.
defer everything.
Romp needs to educate me.
That's
on the
I'm here for
draft and
support.
what's happening.
I'm here for support.
That's why, dude. I don't know anything. I know of like 3 people. I'm not gonna front and sit here and act like I'm some draft
I mean, we're not in the
expert.
lottery, so why do I need to care?
Exactly. This is the first year that I didn't do research.
Like,
I did a
we're not in
little
the top
bit.
5. All right. Well, I don't need to know any of these dudes.
But yo, me and Salt and Sundo for years, like at least 5, maybe 6 years, have always had a text thread where all we do is send each other who we think we should draft. Like this used to be a big part of our lives, but now that we're
Not anymore.
winners, it's like, I don't know, am I really going to get crazy over the 29th pick? But guys, there are some decent options.
So where is Rompy Romp to tell me these options?
Let me send him a little invite.
Is it anybody from Gonzaga?
You just want winners or what?
Somebody from Gonzaga on the squad. I don't know. I like Gonzaga.
Anybody from mock draft. I'm gonna pull up a mock draft and pretend I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
good idea.
We can
send me your link.
Hey, that's the beauty of having a channel that isn't monetized. We can just go ahead and show. It.
Fucking ESPN and their paid shit. I don't want to pay for your shit.
ESPN
right,
Plus, bro, you gotta have it.
We'll go ahead and show actual highlights and breakdown of people that we think we might actually want to get. I've got one guy who I'm high on after watching his stuff. Charles Bassey, just something about the name Charles that I just love, It's like, I want Charles on the Suns. Inside joke. Not even that funny of an inside joke.
All right, I got my screen up until he hops in here.
I thought I just sent it wrong. Sorry, go ahead.
Cade Cunningham, I know who he is because he's, number
one.
I'm hearing all kinds of audio in my ear, dude. Hold up. Give me a second. I pulled up this webpage and they're playing all kinds of shit.
Me and you went to the exact same CBS. Let's go.
Dude, what the fuck? How do I turn this off?
I don't know. Mine never started, so it might be the commercial at the top right.
Give me a second.
Burner, shut up.
What did Burner say?
He goes...
Okay, I muted it.
I'm not even gonna read it. You read it.
I just read it. I'm done. All
right, Romp's here, the expert. I defer all things to him.
I love the picture that Romp has of Ben Simmons carrying a barrel of bricks.
Last day with Ben Simmons because he's getting traded tomorrow night. I hope.
Awesome.
Ooh, the report likely to be traded. Ooh,
Yo, Gabe, I was cooking up some trade ideas for you guys.
Lay them on me.
Talking. If you want to go over some trades.
Before you do, man, what's going on, bro? What are you doing tonight? What's been going on?
What are you doing? I'm watching you lose.
Nothing much, man.
That's what you should say.
I just ate some cereal. It's really good.
Okay. What kind, though?
Lucky Charms.
Hey, let's go.
That's a solid.
Yeah, it is. Man, you just made me get hungry real quick.
Real quick. Or Captain Crunch.
Woo! It's been a minute since I've had
Crunch mixed with Lucky Charms.
What's your favorite cereal, Sundo?
I just said them. Captain Crunch, Lucky Charms. Oh, waffle crisp are my favorite cereal.
Waffle crisp,
bro. They're not called.
Must
waffle
be a St. Louis thing.
No, they're not called waffle crisp anymore. They're called something else. It's called like a Good Morning or whatever. But
waffle crisps.
Dude, shit was fire. Anybody in the chat, if you know what waffle crisp is, tell Gabe. But put Gabe on game.
I'm not judging.
Put Gabe on game.
Salt, what's your favorite cereal?
That peanut butter crunch shit from
like Captain Crunch?
Like Captain Crunch. Yeah,
Thank
it's like
you.
all things.
That's top three.
Yeah,
probably number one. It's probably number one.
It's top notch.
And then my what you got any other ones?
They had this cereal back in the day. It was Rice Krispie treat cereal. I don't know how they got away with having it, but that shit was fucking off the chains, man. I feel like they broke up literal Rice Krispies treats. The ones that come in those packages, and you just pour milk on that bitch.
Whoa.
Really good. Yeah.
I like let's see. So I got some weird ones, but I really like Raisin Bran with like extra raisins. And like they have like this almond raisin. It's like
bro, get this guy out of here. You ain't that guy. Raisin Bran.
And that's not my number one. That's not my number one.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay.
You like my favorite's that all brand shit.
My number one.
I love
those brand sticks that have no flavor. It tastes like cardboard. That's my number one.
Dude, bro, come on, man.
Raisins hit hard in cereal.
Bro, you know what cereal does hit hard? Kicks, bro.
He said that's a grandma cereal.
My grandma always had Raisin Bran on lock,
hey,
dude.
you're going to call my next one Grandpa cereal, too.
Oh, shit.
on everything. Go get you some and tell me it isn't fire.
What is it?
Cinnamon Life cereal.
Yes,
That's good.
bro.
I
yes,
can
now
fuck with that. I can fuck with that.
That's a top 10 cereal, bro.
Go
That's a top
hard
10.
on
Yeah,
that,
That's a top
right?
10, bro. We can
And
all
then
agree on that.
pro trick: pour a little bit in the bowl, hit it with some actual cinnamon,
Yes,
and then some more
Yes.
real,
Yes.
some more life
Yes.
on top. Bang!
Then some
we
Cinnamon
are
Life.
on the same page here about the cereal, bro.
And then, peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Oh yeah,
It just doesn't
top
get better.
notch.
Top
Top notch.
crazy. But with the cinnamon, I don't really like cinnamon toast crunch, right?
It's
I
so
know.
sweet.
It's just
It's
too
sweet.
sweet.
It's not that's too sweet. The shit just falls off as soon as you put the cereal, the milk on it. Like as soon as you put milk on, cinnamon is gone.
All right, let's get to these trades,
All
man.
right, so now that we've gone thoroughly over cereal,
So you want to go over the trades first rather than the draft prospect?
Yeah.
whatever you got.
All right. So number one, you guys were saying you didn't want Mikal Bridges, and Cam Reddish
Yes.
was in the news like yesterday that the Hawks are looking to deal him. So I got Mikal Bridges, Jalen Smith, and the 29th pick this year for Cam Reddish. Thoughts?
I like that.
Is Cam Reddish that good?
He looked like he was starting to step up, right? Or no?
He's good. He has potential to be an all-star.
Does he?
Yeah, because
Yeah, he just needs to play.
he was drafted pick 10, right? 2019.
Yep.
I think, what is he? 6'8", wingspan 7'1".
What did he average this year? Can we look him up real quick? I'll look him up.
11 points.
How many Cams are we going to have
rebounds.
on our team at that point?
All of them.
All
All
the
the
Cams.
Cams. We're the Phoenix Cams from now on.
Cam Newton. Let's get him.
Might as well.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say it would be the number one thing that I would try to do, but maybe. I don't know if I give up that much.
He averaged 11 points.
He barely got like minutes.
He's a small forward shooting guard. I don't know, man.
He could be
I
your
think-
third scorer. I feel like he could grow into that.
Did you just say leading scorer?
No, third.
Third
Oh,
scorer.
Jesus.
Leading scorer.
I
was
mean,
about
people
to
say it could
say.
be Paul George, man. The people are,
off the damn weed.
It never gets old.
3. Yeah, when CP3's gone, right? I don't know. I just never really thought of Cam Reddish that highly.
well, you're sleeping, bro.
And you said
Just
Sticks. Why'd you have to bring Sticks into it?
Because he's a young prospect. I don't know.
You're a
What else am I
young
gonna add?
prospect. Let's trade you.
All right, we're moving on. I
Yeah,
got
we're
the
moving
second
on.
trade. So Larry Nance Jr. There's your power forward.
I love it.
Jetty
already.
Osman. And you guys give up Dario Sarge because you guys always want to give him up. And
Yeah, but he's
also
hurt.
Sticks.
Stop saying Sticks. I
Gabe's
mean-
going to immediately deny any trade with Sticks involved. Just so
Well,
you
pretty
know.
much every trade's with Sticks.
Hey,
Oh shit!
God damn it. Listen, the reason why I don't like it is I just don't want to give up on someone that I haven't seen. You know, it's like he's never done really anything wrong yet.
yeah, they're not going to give him the ball. You see how they treat 8. You think they're going to give Sticks the ball?
But Sticks can shoot threes.
though.
Sticks slaps. Sticks
True.
is the
Pick and-
prototypical
pick and
forward.
roll.
We could not ask for a better. If he could play up to his potential, there's no one I'd rather pair next to Ayton.
True.
That's why.
Stylistically,
That's why he was drafted
Stylistically.
where he was. But
Yo, Gabe, Iverson likes the trade. So at least someone likes it.
How old is Nance?
I don't know.
Forty?
he's young. He's pretty young. He's pretty young, right?
With
Is he on the
Sticks,
Tom Brady diet?
See, Gabe, with Sticks, you're asking these questions and you're saying, oh, what could he be? With Larry Nance, you know what he could be.
You
and
already
you
know
don't
what
have to
he
worry
is.
about
Somebody
it.
who
Plus-
can't shoot from
And it's
any.
not like
Yeah.
you guys are in process.
Larry Nance
Suns
Jr. is
mode,
28
you know?
years old.
Wasn't Larry Nance Jr. in the dunk contest? You love dunkers.
I know, but I'm starting to
So
sour
was
because
Derrick
I'm
Jones
starting.
Jr.
Yeah.
He was in
I-
the content.
His dad was a son.
Okay, Gabe, I got a Crowder trade for you though.
Oh, Gabe's on
Hit
for
me.
this.
Complaining about him.
Hit
He'll
me.
love this.
So Jay Crowder
About it.
and Mikal Bridges for
Okay.
Terry Rozier, and you
Yeah.
guys would get a pick.
Yeah. Sign me up for that. I love the Roge man. Sign me up. Give me
Yeah.
Rozier.
I love
Give
Scary
me
Terry.
Rozier.
I love Scary Terry.
Send them to Charlotte with
That's
MJ.
if we didn't get CP3. Is that what's going on?
No, you could
well,
still
Or
have
is
him.
that with him?
we could
Yeah.
still have
I would
CP3
love to have
and
Rozier with CP3.
oh shit. I think Payne and CP3. I'd say goodbye to campaign for Rozier.
Exactly.
They wanted to sign Rozier. That's the funny
Rozier
part.
was
like
about
that.
to sign with us, but Michael called him, and it's Michael. You don't
Hey,
say no to
I'll
Michael.
give you some 11s if you come here.
Shit. I'd be like, give me a selfie and I'll come play for you. That's all I need. Just let me be in a room with you, MJ.
I'd probably be on the counter to that. Say no. So
I'm about
You'd
to be
say
banned.
no?
I'm about to be banned for my next trade.
Let's hear it.
Hold on, I need to find it. I lost it.
The Roge
Booker
man.
for Donovan Mitchell.
Booker
Where
for
the hell
Ben
is it?
Simmons straight up.
Ben Simmons. The
keep
missing
talking about the other
piece.
trade before I find it. I don't know where this went.
Look, it's Rozier, baby. Everybody's in the chat saying they don't like that trade. They say we're giving up too much. But we're getting a pick with Rozier, though.
Yeah, but you're giving up Sarge and Bridges, who probably aren't going to be on the team if you don't.
And
wanna
then you
re-sign
still
Bridges.
have Cam Johnson. We're
Didn't he-
giving up McHale. Yeah, I'll roll with Torrey Craig and Cam Johnson. But that's
Who
just
said
me. I
Torrey
don't
Craig's
expect
coming
all-
back? Shit.
At that point, I think we would sign Craig for the depth. We would be able to give him a little bit more money because we're not having. We'd save the money on Crowder and we'd be saving the money on McHale. There'd be a little bit more money to keep Craig.
Are you guys ready for the next trade? It's a blockbuster deal.
Let's get
Yes.
the blockbuster deal.
Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, Jalen Smith. Probably the 29th pick for
Slow
Karl
down,
Anthony
young
Towns.
buck.
Whoa,
Slow down.
Slow it down, sir.
Woj.
Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton,
Okay.
Whoa.
Karl
So
Anthony
six.
Towns.
Carl Anthony Towns.
So let me ask you a question, Romp.
What's up?
Everybody and their mama know Cat don't play. No defense. None.
Yeah, but
So
that's
why
kind of
is
the
he
take.
that much more valuable than DA? Has Cat ever been a part of anything?
See,
Has
I
he
think
led his
this
team
is-
to anything?
I think you're using what a lot of people used against
Against
Booker.
Book. Yep.
So
I
I
would say
think
the
that's
same
kind of
thing.
unfair. And you,
Yep.
as a Suns fan, you haven't seen Karl Anthony Towns in a good situation. So you don't know if he's actually a good defender, you know?
It's true. I agree.
Can you say that trade one more time?
That's so. But why do we gotta get? In my opinion, I don't even want to give Ayton for Cat straight up. That's how much Ayton I believe in him now.
Imagine
I think you're
you pairing
smoking. You're smoking.
CP3 and Devin Booker with a stretch 5.
He's a stretch 5 and he's a legit 25 points a game a night type of shit.
I mean, bro, I like the
Every
trade.
night.
I don't fall in love with Ayton too much. If we got Cat, I do like that trade.
I would pull the trigger, dude.
It would
I've
hurt.
always
It would hurt me. To
I
get
love
rid of
Cat.
Ayton, but
I love Cat.
that
man.
would be it. I kind of have to. I do like that.
I don't
trade.
like Bridges too much. I mean, Sticks unproven.
Romp Smith trade.
All right, that's
Book and CP3 for Kuzma and THT in a second.
Kuzma.
I have a trade for Roy, my last trade. Hold on. Here it is.
Don't say Dwayne Bacon.
Dwayne Bacon for Sticks straight up.
You know
Straight
he'd
up.
do it. He'd trade his grandma
Mhm.
for Dwayne Bacon. I don't know, man. Earlier in the year, I would have sold out Ayton for Cat in a heartbeat. You know?
hmm
Mhm.
But this playoffs, man, I fell in love with Ayton all over again.
It's a hard decision, man.
Did he not impress you, Romp?
He did, but Cat is
Cat's better.
But it's Cat, bro.
Cat.
Cat's better.
The reason why Cat
By
was,
far.
I would say there's a reason why Cat's number one overall pick, but so was Aiden.
Thank you. I mean, here's what I'm trying to say. If we had won that title, I would have went to my grave knowing that we made the right decision picking Ayton over Luka.
Luka's still a better player.
This season proved it was the right decision.
I think it's very close, but I would have known for sure. I would have been able to say, wow, we all got it wrong. Ayton was actually the right pick. Not because he's better, but because it led to a title. And you can't argue with that.
For sure. I mean, the jury's still out. I say fit-wise with the current construction of the roster, I think, obviously because you made the finals and whatever, but I think it's a pretty obvious thing that Doncic is far superior, dude.
Mm-hmm. I have one more trade, actually. I don't think you guys are going to like it. So we got Dario Saric and Mikal for Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield? Fuck no. Nah, do the two, man.
Buddy gets
Fuck
buckets, though.
He shoots 10 threes a game. On like
let him go to the Lakers.
Buddy
let him do some dumb shit. I like him. I mean, he's a scorer, but he's a two guard.
You guys need more scorers.
We don't need more scorers. We need people who go to the rim and draw fouls.
And get fouls.
Because what this finals taught me personally is that drawing fouls isn't just great for, oh, hey, look, we get some free throws. Hey, that's, 15 extra points. No, it's really not about that. It's about getting Ayton in trouble.
Getting the other players out of the game.
Like, what if we could get Giannis in trouble? That will never happen with the roster we have as is. We will never get someone else in foul trouble consistently.
They need people that can get to the rack and get fouled, man. Like Doncic. Oh, shit. Too soon? Oh, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
the foul baiting shit's supposed to be less next year. We'll see it. Got to see it to believe it,
That's why we're getting worked in these Olympics.
Yeah, because we're out there flopping like soccer, and the refs are looking at us like, pathetic.
Get the fuck up. We don't do that bullshit here.
All right, Romp.
We beat.
Romp, you're James Jones with your knowledge, with Romp's knowledge of who's available for the Suns at 29. What are some options that you're considering?
Are you gonna pull up some clips of the guys?
I will. You name a guy, I'll pull it up.
All right. Number one, I think you just said his name, Charles Bassey. I mean, it's just a perfect fit. So
perfect.
I'll let you explain why you want him because I know you're very passionate about him. Didn't I show you him?
You did. You absolutely told me about Bassey. And let me just ask you this: is he truly 6'9"?
I have 6'11".
You have 6'11".
It says 6'10" on this one.
And a 7'3".
Because the Blazers guys were giving me crap saying he's only 6'9". Tory.
I got 6'11". I don't know.
Okay, if this dude's 6'11", I don't see how he's even available.
He's got a motor of Montrezl Harrell.
You know who he reminds me of perfectly is Thomas Bryant. Maybe better.
He did have an MCL injury 2 years ago, so that could be a concern. And I think teams are afraid of the injuries, but I don't know.
Do you need help over there, Gabe?
Dude.
You want me to look up the highlights?
I got it.
Help.
He can run the floor very well, too. He's shown some handle. In the pick and roll, he would be lethal with CP3 and Devin Booker.
Where do you slot him, 4 or 5?
I slot him as a 5. I don't think he's 6'9". Does he look 6'9" to you, Gabe?
No. Okay, and in this one, I've got 6'11".
Yeah, what are they saying? Are they drunk?
Dude, they were giving me all kinds of crap.
Come on.
Give me all kinds of crap. He's
Torrey-
6'9".
I mean, Tori knows his stuff, though, man. He
But-
might
but-
know something we don't know.
But bro, then everyone wants to slurp off Bam. And
I know,
Bam's
dude.
6'9".
Dude, watching Bam is getting a little overrated, not going to lie.
They
I would
love
take-
him.
Aiden's better than Bam. I'll say that right now.
I definitely think Aiden is better than Bam. All right. You ready for this, Sundo? For your boy Bassie.
Look at this dude. Sundo's about to fall in love with him.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
just looked up the highlights because I got there before Gabe did.
Oh, stop.
Come
So
on.
like,
Hey, play some highlights, man. I don't-
So this is what I watched that made me fall in love with him. This has got information about it, all right? This is highlights.
Let's go.
So looks like a 2K My player, bro. That's just like
Look at him running, man. Look how long his arms are.
long, 7'3"
Conference USA,
wingspan.
though.
Ooh, hey, I mean, he does much better things than lobs, you know.
Yeah, but
So
this
He
is
runs
what he
the floor and
needs
he's
to
an
do.
energy guy. I'm for it.
So do you see him as a 4 playing alongside Aiden or a 5 coming in for Aiden?
5, sir.
Both.
Yeah, both.
But yeah, I'd love to see him 5 coming in. We need that
Him
energy
and
for the backup.
Sticks backing up
bro.
Aiden. I'll yiz.
What's he like on defense, though?
So nice.
really good.
So nice.
He's shown some shooting promise too. He's willing to take it. It's not too good. Oh, look at this. Come on.
Let's
man.
go.
The
Let's
handle,
go.
man.
Looking like Sundo and
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
White
This is my
guy.
favorite one. This is my favorite one right here. A little Euro step.
Excuse me.
Okay,
Excuse
okay.
me. Let me just
Play
pick this
that
off
game.
real quick.
He
Oh
looks like
my
an old
God.
school ball player, too.
He does, bro.
He's got that Hakeem Olajuwon body.
You're right.
Low key, Charles Bassie might make Aiden shippable. No, I'm kidding.
I mean,
Stop
I
it.
like
Stop
Bassie.
it.
I'll tell you this. Bassie's highlights are more impressive in college than Aiton's college highlights were.
Damn.
You ain't wasn't doing shit like that, sir. Yam. Just I don't
Oh
know.
my god, that's funny. All right, you want to move on to the next one?
Yeah, let
6'9".
me get up to his shooting.
I mean, you know what? You know, everybody says like he's 6'9", but you know who else was 6'9", even though they said he was 6'10", 6'11"? Hakeem Olajuwon.
I
Show
mean,
some of his
everything I've
defense.
seen.
Yeah, right. Show his defense.
Okay. Impressive 3.1 blocks per game. He's a true anchor. Yap.
Mm.
I got to show you his shooting too. Yap. Who do you think you are? He's just sizing him up. Like, please come lay this up.
Yeah, you gotta say swag up. Swag up.
Boom.
Right to his teammate. He's coming in. No. Just because Aiton's on the bench chilling doesn't mean you're dunking. I'm not Frank Kaminsky.
You know what? I'm for this, but you know what? This mock draft I'm looking at has him going to the 76ers right before we do.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, we
The
ain't
CBS
drafting no center, bro.
That's, I mean, trust the process, right? Y'all
I mean,
used to
I'll
do it all the
take him.
time.
Nice
Y'all
back.
used to do it all the time.
Let's see if we can find some.
Yeah, we used to draft centers. You're right
All
about
the
that.
time, bro.
He's still blocking shots like 4 minutes later. Okay.
Who's next on the list?
Now this is beautiful right here.
I want you to see him shoot.
Gabe, Charles or Sticks? You got to pick one.
I like
I think
the
energy guy.
I mean, Sticks
Sorry,
is
bro.
special too, but I don't know. There's just something about this dude's game that's just like the hands to snag that
Not
pass.
Stonehand Aiton.
Doesn't he give you Montrezl Harrell vibes? Like, the way
But
he
bigger, much bigger.
plays? Yeah,
Why isn't he shooting?
because he rarely takes jumpers. Gabe.
Does he have a dream shake?
I doubt it.
If he could get a dream shake, I would love this guy forever.
I would bet money that he doesn't take a 3 in the NBA first season.
Here it comes. It's kind of a set shot, but it doesn't look ugly.
That's a decent looking little shot, but it's not the best looking. But hey,
I mean, at least he's taking it, right?
He doesn't look scared at all.
Yeah, he's
and
like, you off me? Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah,
look
but
like
you
Ben
think
Simmons.
anybody in the NBA is going to give him that much time to set and shoot that?
They do it to Ayton every
Really?
play.
I mean, they'd
And
rather
Ayton
that
won't look
than-
at the rim. God
They'd
bless
rather him
keep
shooting than CP3. So, like D-Book.
Look at him. All right,
He's a little pick and popper. I like it.
He's got pick and pop.
It's a little pick and pocker.
Wait, who'd you draft in the Blazers Uprise thing, Gabe?
Him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got him.
I thought you went with the other guy that we'll mention later, but
I liked him more, but then I saw this dude and I'm like, this fixes our problems.
should I move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Move on.
So this is the scorer. I honestly think I love this pick. Now, some people are going to say you guys don't need a guy like this because you got Cam Johnson, Mikal, Jay Crowder, blah, blah, blah. But Quentin Grimes. Now look him up, Gabe. Don't do like the scouting video. Do like the highlight video because it shows more of his game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But he's 6'5", 6'7" wingspan, 40% from 3 on 8 attempts. He can create off the dribble. His defense is good. He can get to the rim. He pretty much is just a scoring first wing player. His confidence is unreal. And originally before the draft, like during the season, he was mocked to go like late second round. But all of a sudden, because of the NBA Combine and workouts, all of a sudden he's like a first round projected pick or early second round. So a lot of teams are falling in love with him. And I honestly think he has the upside of being like a starter in the NBA if everything goes right.
AP third team All-American.
How tall is he?
A UH player has earned an AP All-American
6'5".
honor of any
Mute the
kind
video.
since Hakeem
Is he
Olajuwon
small
in
forward?
1984.
Grimes looks like he's shooting
Mute
that
the
thing
video.
goes. Every shot he puts up.
Lord.
Right.
Let me see these highlights. Some watching.
Okay.
His defense is really good. It's going to translate too.
I like that lane.
Mhm.
I like
Okay.
that fadeaway.
It's
I like that pump fake.
Dude, he's had like I think like
looks like a better score than
he-
Mikal.
he's had 3 games with like 6+ 3-pointers in college last season.
Pull it
His
up.
jumper is
Beautiful.
gorgeous.
Look at his defense too.
Yo, Salt.
I had to change
Oh, you're
mics.
The
good.
James Jones type players.
Yeah,
I
yeah, that's what I'm
agree.
saying.
I do like this guy a lot.
Oh, I thought he
He's
was
my
going
favorite
down.
for the Sixers and for the Suns.
Ooh, the hezzy.
Hey, you know the funny part is you keep saying these players, but in this mock draft they have him going 27th to
Dude,
the
his
Brooklyn
jumper
Nets.
is gorgeous. I want to marry his jumper.
Yeah, I
Man.
think he might not be available, but his freaking value skyrocketed. Like he was supposed to be a second round pick, but all of a sudden.
How does he have a better looking release than Cam Johnson? Can someone explain that shit to me?
Yeah,
How's
I like
this
this
guy not
guy.
a first round like lottery pick? That's
Dude, I
my
wanna-
question.
I want to change my
Ooh.
jumper to be just like his, just so people will watch me shoot and be like,
I
God,
would pray to the gods that this guy drops to 29.
Ooh.
I like this guy.
Imagine,
What position
imagine
is he?
alongside Booker.
He's a shooting guard.
alongside, he's a shooting guard. So maybe at least Booker's backup.
Yeah, and Booker could be like, "Yo, give
His
him
mentor?
his time to ISO."
His jumper is clean.
It's
looking.
like, it's very aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
Brandon Roy. Remember that guy?
Yeah. Kind of does have a Brandon Roy thing to his game, doesn't he? Huh. How's his defense?
Good.
How good?
It's good. I don't know how it would be in the NBA, but he won't be terrible.
Bro, what about that first dude you showed me who has literally the best defense that you could ever?
Oh, the Nova guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go to him next.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Those guys-
Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl. This dude is bad.
I call him Dario Sarge on steroids. A more consistent Dario with incredible footwork. He's from Nova, so you know he's going to be a good role player because Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo. Nova players are always going to be good.
DiVincenzo.
This dude's defense is as good as that dude's jumper. Like, it's just incredible. You cannot believe how if there was something above purple clamps, he'd have it.
I like defense at that pick.
And this guy's definitely going to be available. I'd be really surprised if he wasn't.
You think he'll be available?
What is he going to play? What position?
Small forward.
We have too many small forward. Shit.
Not like this dude. We don't. Not like this dude. We don't.
Where is he playing?
Villanova, just like Mikhail.
No, I'm just saying, where does he slot in?
It makes Craig bye. It makes maybe Mikhail bye for something else.
Bye.
Yeah,
he could be a stretch 5 too in some lineups.
He's probably just as good of a 3-point shooter as the other guy.
Looks like a flopper to me. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, look at him. He's flopping all over the place. Shit.
And cramming.
If he's better than Dario.
In my opinion, he's a better version of Mikhail.
What about the dude from Arizona State? Did you talk about him? Christopher. What's his name?
Josh Christopher. Josh Christopher. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, where is he slotted to go?
I'll pull him up next.
He's slotted to be a second-round pick.
I think that he might be, if you could, I don't know, nab him at the end, I think he might be good.
Let me show you this guy's defense if I can get to it. I hope they show some defense. They do, right? Yeah. Look at these clamps. Look at these clamps. Just in people's grill, bro. Constantly.
That's deadly.
Always ready to shoot. Always clamping. I don't know if you could put him on Giannis, but hell of a rebounder. Long. What's your guy's name, Salt?
Josh Christopher.
Josh Christopher. What do you think of Josh Christopher? Ron?
He's a bucket getter. He's kind of he shoots some crazy shots though, but I like him. He can get to the rim too.
He's raw as fuck.
Yeah, he has one play where I still have it in my head. Hopefully they show it. It's crazy. His handle is insane.
How big? How tall is he?
He's pretty. I would say 6'3" right, Salty?
Yeah.
6'3". So point guard, please.
6'5". No, he's 6'5".
Nah,
Josh
he's like a shooting guard.
6'5".
He looks smaller. He looks smaller. He's 6'5". All right.
Yeah, that's fine. I can handle 6'5".
We know you can because your guy's 6'5".
Right. At 2 guard, that's about as small as you want to go, though, really. 6'4" is basically a no-no.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a weird season this last season because of COVID and shit. Like, they didn't really play that many games, and everything got thrown off. But I think he's a raw talent, dude. There's a lot to his game to like. And I feel like, but it's another raw talent type player that you're going to try to get. So I don't know.
Can he put the ball in the hole?
So he's more of a Josh Childress type.
Oh, yeah.
Some respect on his name, too.
Put some respect
I used to
on
love
his
me
name.
Josh Childress, bro.
Do the Suns even have a second-round pick this year? I don't know.
I don't know.
Stroke.
So who does this guy comp to, do you think, Romp?
J.R. Smith. Prime J.R. Smith.
Whoa.
That's
really?
J.R. Smith? I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Will
like
Barton type. If he lives up to his potential. I could see him being very inefficient early in his career.
Like an Anthony Edwards?
Let's see here. Suns only have one draft pick
Anthony
at 29.
Yeah, they don't have a second this year, so
unless they trade and they only got one pick, so we're looking at
where is he slotted to go in the second? Curious.
41 in this mock draft, so he's going to be a upper, lower, mid.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't. He probably be not looked at.
Bro, the Suns don't give a damn. They'll reach. We reached for Cam Johnson.
Yeah, but I don't know if he necessarily fits that mold. You know what I'm saying? So I think that they could get other. I don't know. He goes to Arizona State, so I've seen him. I knew he was coming out. Their season was kind of, like I said, it was messed up by COVID. So he's a raw talent, but I'd probably go with different than someone else. Probably.
I don't know. I like this Quentin Grimes and this Charles Bassey guy.
But can I tell you what I really like about this Christopher guy?
Mm.
He looks like he'd be the only guy on the Suns that goes to the rim and draws fouls.
Yeah.
What about
who else does that for us?
Nobody.
Well, who in the draft coming out around where the Suns are going to be picking are going to go to the rack to get fouled?
Quentin Grimes.
Did you already show him?
Yeah, he showed him, and that dude looked.
Where is he at?
Super nice. Houston.
He's so good.
I'm gonna
Super nice.
Quentin Grimes. So what about Trey Mann?
Oh yeah, he's nice.
Will he be available?
He's a point guard. He is projected to go at 29 to us in this mock draft from Florida. The sophomore.
Then we have
he's going to be a
project.
6'4" point guard.
Project.
They could. I mean, get a project.
Trey Mann.
He could hit the step back.
Yeah,
jumpers.
Trey Mann, TRE.
Are you guys realistic? Are you guys realistically thinking that any player we draft will have a chance to play on this team?
Yeah, this draft's loaded with like
this is a loaded draft.
I'm just saying, like in a rotation, because
a point guard, sure. If we get, like, I think if
Cam leaves,
yeah, which I think he will if he gets paid a lot of money.
Yeah, but if you're going to draft someone, they can't be a project, then they have to be slotted right away, like Cam Johnson.
Man, let's see this man. Let's see these highlights from green screen.
I don't know what that was.
He's from Florida. Wait, what is this dude? He looks tall as fuck.
Right?
He's a point guard.
What?
Says.
The person we're watching right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking Shea Gilgeous-y, right?
Yeah.
How tall is this motherfucker?
6'4".
He looks taller than 6'4".
He looks like 6'6" or 6'7" or some shit.
He looks minimum 6'5" to me. Ooh,
that was nasty.
He kind of plays like me.
Kind of. Not that good, but
what's his shooting percentages looking like?
Looks like 40% from three.
Hey,
it's good.
He's got that Dennis Schroeder blonde streak in his hair that you like.
I want my man Trey Man grind hard.
Man, that's what we'll call him.
Man grind.
Good handle.
Trey Man grind hard.
I don't think he could go right away in the NBA and produce though.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got potential, but if I'm need a point guard, I need a point guard.
We had bad experiences with shit point guards, so I don't want to do that again.
One thing I like about this guy,
he would have had a great one.
Sure, right. Yep. And this guy looks like he obviously can shoot, but he does not mind going to the rim and scoring.
Yeah, but this is college, not NBA, where everybody's way bigger than you.
It's true. Everybody's bigger, faster, stronger.
Not than Luka. Nobody's bigger than Luka.
What's the guy from New York that was like dunking on people? The dude from NC State.
Looking at TJ Warren.
No, the point guard from NC State that the Knicks drafted.
Your boy that you wanted.
The street baller. Wait, hold up.
No,
no. Who was that dude that was a New York street baller? Dennis Smith.
Smith.
Yes.
He was drafted by the Mavs. Fucking Gabe's favorite player in the NBA.
And then they trade him?
Please.
Gabe wanted us to trade our whole team to get Dennis Smith.
That's who it was. Sorry, Dennis Smith. That dude was a dunker slasher, but guess what? It didn't work in the NBA.
Yo, Gabe.
Yeah.
What if I told you could have sticks and Bones.
I heard that
Really?
shit. I
Who's
heard that
Bones?
combo.
Yes.
I heard
This-
about Bones.
Yeah,
I've
this
heard about
dude's
Bones.
trending on Sun's Twitter.
All right,
Bones
Gabe, I
Highland,
got another
he's-
player for you.
He's
Who's
Emmanuel
Bones?
Quickly.
Bones Jones Jr.
Bones Highland.
Bones Highland is his name.
Nashawn Bones Highland.
Okay.
He's basically Emmanuel Quickly. That's
What about one Miles McBride?
Miles McBride's nice.
6'2" point guard out of West Virginia with a 6'9" wingspan.
He's like
He is
Javon Carter, but can
he is
shoot.
a sharpshooting combo
say that.
guard.
A combo guard. Not a fan of those.
What the hell?
Sharpshooting.
Oh, from
Whoa.
4-point range. Yeah, he's confident. Very, very confident.
Is this the homeboy?
And
His
Yeah.
shot looks a little bit weird.
He shot 38% on like wild 3-point shots. So
Who is this?
He's got a little hitch in his
He
shot.
is about as skinny as Derek Jones Jr.
Yep.
Who is
yeah,
this?
I don't see him producing right away. And like I
Can
think he'll
you-
produce in the regular season, but not the playoffs.
It's insane that Derek Jones Jr. went on to get paid $9 million a year, dude, by Portland. Insane.
Yeah.
Bones.
Is this Bones that we're looking at?
He's a
Yep.
he's a sharpshooter, bro.
I just don't like the way his shot looks. His release looks weird, dude. But it is what it is.
Stood over the man too.
I just don't like how thin he is, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
that's my thing. He's thin. I don't know how well that's going to translate to the
makes
NBA.
makes sense why they call him Bones, because I think I can see one of his bones.
Bones.
Okay. Who's next?
Pass. No, I'm just kidding.
Miles McBride.
Yeah, Miles McBride.
Okay. Bryant
So-
McKnight,
Sounds like a stunt car driver.
right?
What?
It sounds like a NASCAR
Yeah.
driver.
Miles McBride.
Just call him
put the
Javon Carter
highlights
with a
up.
shot.
Don't say that.
Call him Javon Carter with a role on the team.
How tall
Oh
is he?
shit!
Who?
6'2".
A 6'2" for Miles McBride. Salt said he didn't like him because he was a combo guard.
Okay. Little lefty lay in. Snatchy.
ooh,
Excuse
step back.
me.
Looking like a left rider.
Mhm. Okay, a little fade. He's bigger than Javon.
The classic left right from 2K.
Skirt.
Step
Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Let me just slap this over you.
Yo, Gabe, he'll pick up full court too.
Mm. How about him and Javon and Payne in the future? All three.
Ooh, he had a half courty.
I mean, you're talking he can shoot. In what range? I mean, are you talking like
Posting up.
how good of a shooter?
I'm gonna be real. I watched him like actually play a
41%
lot
from three.
like this year, and I wasn't that impressed.
Okay.
But a lot of people like him, so
Ew.
I don't know. He doesn't look better than my boy Quentin Grimes.
yeah, Quincy. I don't think you guys should draft a point guard at 29. Like
No,
all the good
Quentin
point guards
Grimes,
will be
bro.
gone, unless Jared Butler's available, which I doubt he will be.
Yes.
I would not go point
Yeah,
guard.
I'm agree with this one, bro. Give me Quentin Grimes or this other guy. I'm not like into these point guards that we've seen.
But Grimes
so
is a 2, right? Okay.
far. Yes, he's the two that you said you love this jumper.
Right.
If they can slip, I'm for it. Other than that, I don't give a crap about anybody else in this draft.
This guy just gives me vibes. He'll just be like Trey Jones, you know, just a all
Or your
right.
boy Robinson Earl, he did look pretty decent.
Robinson
you guys
Earl
are
is
sleeping on Robinson Earl, by the way.
they are. They're sleeping
They're
on him hard.
disrespecting our boy, man.
But Bassey.
Oh
I
yeah,
like Bassey, Grimes, Robinson, Earl. Those are my three so far that I've liked, so far that I've seen that will be available where we are. And yeah, I'm for it.
Oh, Gabe,
Those
you want
three.
a typical James Jones pick?
Yes.
Joe
Trey-
Wieskamp.
Trey Murphy. This has James Jones written all over it. And if he like drafts him, he's got a fetish for these types of players. Like that's the
6'9" wing,
this is the only
What's his name?
Trey Murphy.
50% field goal, 43% threes,
Never heard of her.
right?
His defense is wild.
He plays for Virginia or Duke.
Virginia.
Mm.
Tell me this doesn't look like a James Jones player. Shoot threes and play defense and long as hell.
Yeah, but how many of those guys can we get on the team?
I don't know. Ask
I don't
James
think you
Jones.
can have enough. I don't think you can have enough. But you need to have fucking ew. Michaela ain't dunking like that, unfortunately. Okay.
This dude's long as hell.
How tall is he?
6'9". Oh! Salt, are you seeing this?
Yuck.
Yo, Gabe, he goes to the rim hard. You're looking for a foul.
It's true. Getting his little fade away.
That shot looked a little funny.
His shot isn't as pretty as the other guy's shots, but it's not bad.
But it's going in.
I like that it's a one motion shot. Yeah, right. Roy. Salt.
Salt is dumb in draft prospect.
Yeah.
Put him on the list.
So what's your list
Definitely.
so far, Gabe?
Put him on the list.
My favorite so far.
Yeah.
I like number 1, Bassey. Number 2,
Quentin Grimes.
I think I like Robertson Earl.
No, you want Quentin Grimes.
Because
All
Robertson,
players, Thundo.
he's so good at defense, dude. Like, well, I can't
get
say
it.
that word, but he's like effing Rain Man with defense, bro.
I
Like,
get it, but you know what
doesn't
I
make
want, though,
sense.
Gabe? You know what I want? I want a bench player that's going to actually produce good numbers. We are missing that 6-man kind of
He
guy.
can shoot.
Give me Quentin James over that guy. But yeah, Bassey's my number 1.
You like Bassey too?
Yes, but because the way he played reminded me of just like a little bigger, a little more physical Hakeem Olajuwon, like without the dream shake. And I'm a sucker for that kind of player. But Quentin Grimes, his jump shot is grimy.
Mm-hmm. That confidence.
That
Him and Booker one-on-one.
You can't coach that, bro. You
man.
can't coach that,
Bro, that's the thing. His defense isn't even grimy. Or sorry, his shot isn't grimy. It's the opposite of grimy.
I know.
It's as polished as it
clean.
gets.
It's clean.
You know? His name should be Quentin Polished.
Yo, Gabe, I got another point guard for you.
Okay.
Ayo Desumno. I don't AYO and then DOS and should come up. Oh, you got it already?
This is Robertson. I just wanted to show him a little bit more Robertson Earl's game.
He's Dario, man. He's Dario, but better. And he's from Villanova. He's gonna be good. So you
look at the defense, dude. Like he's never behind.
Villanova.
Look at his shot. Slap.
And Villanova didn't ask him to shoot threes in college, but he will.
Little bit of a post-up game. How tall is he again? 6'8"?
I forget. You should know, man. You're a super fan.
I am already. I mean,
I do like him. He's in my top 3.
But Quentin Grimes. No.
But Quentin
he
Grimes.
loves God, what's the dude's name from Walking Dead?
Rick.
He loves Rick Grimes.
Give me
Look at this shot. Slap.
Yeah,
Bro.
he is clean. He is
This
clean.
dude
I can't
is
lie about
bigger
that.
than Grimes. His jump shot, look at the goddamn defense. His defense there's no way Grimes is better at defense than this dude. Like, doesn't this look like a guy with Hall of Fame clamps guarding someone on 2K? Look at the release people have to do against him because he's all fucking over him.
Look at that lefty.
Look at him D'ing this dude up. Oh, I'm sorry, you're bigger than me. Excuse
He's
me.
what,
I'm
he's
still
6'3",
here,
he's 6'9"?
bitch. I've never seen anyone
If
play
he
better
can
than
work
defense.
his way to be the starting power forward, I would love this guy. Yes.
He reminds me of Kawhi on defense, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Is that too much, Romp?
I don't know. I can't tell from his
I've heard a lot of
color.
people compare. There's a lot of people that compare people. They compared McHale to Kawhi. They compare all kinds of people to Kawhi. This dude, lockdown.
I gotta look what's his height? So he's 6'9".
Roy Earl. I take Earl over Craig. I'm sorry. He's way younger.
Whoa, is this the new Craig?
Oh, already. But I would still take Bassey over this dude because I like Bassey that much.
7-foot wingspan. What's his age again? He's older, I think.
What's my age again?
Oh, he's only freaking 20? Oh, man. This.
Look at this D. Look at this D. Excuse me. Where are you going? No. I'm sorry, Middleton. You won't be hitting those threes this year in the finals.
Gabe, I get it. You like this guy, but I need to see them Quentin Grimes. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm being
All right,
stupid.
Why do you guys get both?
What was the point guard?
Ayo DeSumo.
Spell the first name.
AYO and then DOS. And then it should come up.
Got it.
I've heard rumbles from Suns fans that they want him. Per sources.
6'5", 6'9" wingspan. Bob Cousy Award winner.
Rumor has it the Bucks want him.
Who is this?
Ayo DeSumo. I don't know how to say
I don't even
it.
see this man on the mock draft list.
I like that.
Rewind it real quick. I missed it.
You didn't see it? A little yam over a tall defender.
That's
It was a weak yam, but a yam nonetheless.
He's super big for a point guard.
I was
this
going
here's
to
a
say
shooting guard.
Yeah, he basically.
that release is not pretty.
Yeah, his shot. I'm not a big fan of him. But
See, after
I'm just
Josh
giving you
Jackson,
They say oh my gosh, you're right. They say he's going to be taken ahead. They have him projected at 25, 26 ahead of what we have him at. But he does look like Josh Jackson, and guess what? It's a no from me.
I'm just giving you guys options, man.
But we don't need Josh Jackson reminder options from.
just because he has a funky, that release ain't gonna get it done in the NBA. I'm sorry. He better
look
be
at that speed.
Besides, they're playing North Carolina A&T here. Who goes to North Carolina
Yeah,
A&T?
that's true. I could probably score on them. Gabe can too.
If I'm in the corner.
So you
Look at him. He just jab step past this dude who looks like he just got back from the cafeteria.
Gabe, you want size?
This is Josh Jackson 2.0. Get him out of here. Playing
Gabe.
Ohio. I'm so impressed.
You want size, Gabe?
Yeah, I'm a size queen.
Quentin Grimes got size.
Look up Isaiah Todd. He played in the G League.
Can you get drafted out of the G League?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who got taken?
19 years old. He's freaking older than
I thought the G League was like the farm system.
What are his measurables?
6'10", 7+ wingspan, I believe. Let me look.
What
up the
position?
wingspan. Power forward.
Okay.
7-foot wingspan.
What's he do?
Well, you got to watch the film.
Okay. That's a pretty jumper.
Jermichael Green-esque.
Okay.
Running the floor.
Yeah. Not afraid to shoot. Eager to shoot.
These are pros, too, he's playing
Look,
against.
that's what I need, bro.
At
I need
19.
somebody who's not afraid to shoot, who will put the ball in the bucket. That's
Running
not
the
named Devin
floor like
Booker.
a maniac.
That's not named Devin Booker. That's what I need.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What the fuck was that?
That was awesome. Is what it
You
was.
didn't like that?
That was dope. Is what
I
it was.
fucking loved it. But I don't believe I just saw what
Keep
I
going
just
back.
saw.
You didn't even hit it. Go all the way
Is
back.
that it?
No, go all the way
What?
back.
You
Right there.
realize you could press a button and go back 10 seconds. The
Right.
little arrows on
Listen,
your
I'm not a
feet.
millennial. I'm not one of these young.
I'm not a
hip-
millennial. Shut up.
Ugh.
This is the kind of player that I want my 2K guy to be like.
I like that he's 20.
He's 19. Come on,
19.
get it right, bro.
His name is what? Isaiah Todd.
Todd.
Isaiah Todd.
Where is he slated to go?
I don't know.
I'm looking.
Dude, it's so unpredictable.
He has a fadeaway.
Last year I studied the draft like really hard, and like Patrick Williams won the lottery and he was projected to go like number 20. So
Patrick Williams is nice as fuck.
Yeah. You truly never know.
Yo, that looks like me.
All right.
One Mr. Todd is
yeah,
not
go
even on this mock draft.
No shot.
Oh
Ooh,
shit.
his form's nice.
It's really nice considered the fact that he's 6'10".
Oh, here he is. Isaiah Todd, projected to go to the Toronto Raptors at 47. 6'10", 219 pounds. I like him.
Do you guys potentially want to draft the next Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I do.
All right, look up JT Thor. This dude's gonna take like 5 years, but if you guys just want to draft a player and just let him grow on the bench, maybe trade him away as a nice trade asset on the bench. But this dude is
Out of Auburn.
yes, sir.
6'9". And let me not do that. Let me do a highlight reel here. He was a freshman.
Yes, sir. He's on Tankathon. It says he's 18.9 years old. Interesting. 15 points a game, 2 blocks, 8 rebounds.
What's his name again? JT what?
JT Thor.
Just like it sounds.
The Thunder will probably draft him because that's like a perfect.
Yeah, Thunder at 34. He's projected to go to Thunder at 34.
I'm trying to find like a straight
real
up.
riser in the draft process. JT Thor has the potential to be a true floor spacing big man at the NBA level.
can't find
Though
it,
he
or you
needs to
don't?
add muscle.
No, I
to
got
his
it.
frame.
There isn't a lot on him.
Yeah, he's
From Auburn.
This one has bookmarked of him. All right, here we go. You ready?
oh yes. The next Giannis.
That was a pretty jumper, though.
Mm.
Hey!
I don't know about next Giannis. He's
Hey!
building skills per se.
Hey!
I don't know, man. He looks like Giannis.
He's pretty
to
long
me.
though. He's pretty long though.
Hey! Hey! Let's go!
Oh,
This is
Quentin
my guy.
Grimes. How did Quentin Grimes get
So
in here?
yeah, it switched to Grimes. This is one of them videos with like a bunch of multiple people.
Oh, yo.
Your boy Grimy.
This boy Grimy, bro.
Ooh,
You just,
ooh.
how dare you follow up this store guy with the only guy for me
Yo,
in
this guy
Quentin
looks
Grimes.
like
Look at
Devin
that.
Booker.
I need him on the squad,
Bro, Devin Booker
please.
might
He
get
looks like-
jealous if you draft Quentin Grimes.
I'm be real. Quentin Grimes is not going to be a 20-something. I tell you that right now. He looks too good to be a 20-something. If he is a 20-something, everybody's high in NBA.
Yeah, but you know how GMs are. You can't draft older players. You have to draft on potential. You know how it goes.
Which is so stupid.
Yeah, I freaking hate it. Where's
Yeah,
JT
bro.
Thor at, bro?
I mean, that's literally, it was tough to find anything on him that wasn't like a breakdown.
What did you think of
You need to
JT
write all
Thor,
these
man?
down. You need to write all these down.
Love him. Sold. 100.
Okay,
We
Okay,
come
go
away
watch
with-
Charles Bassey highlights again before you start changing your mind. Just a
Charles
reminder.
Bassey ain't gonna be doing shit like that, bro. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna find a good highlight of JT Thor.
do it and yeah,
Those
push
are
it.
fun.
Look,
Thor
Thor.
fun to watch, man.
First of all, I see what you're saying about ceiling. You can't tell me his ceiling doesn't look higher than Bassey.
Yeah, but he's probably not gonna play right away, and if he does, it could be ugly.
And he'll be another Sticks just sitting there on the bench.
Oh, I would be livid if they weren't playing.
Meanwhile,
Thor.
my boy Quentin Grimes could come in and
Okay,
score right
I'm saying
away.
You might be right about Grimes.
Check the link on
That motherfucker nasty. What you said? You sent me a link.
Yes.
You tagged me on Twitter. Can you do it?
Ron Carter. Oh, you want the Valley Pod?
Yeah, send it to that one if you don't mind, because that's the one I've got on my computer.
By the way, nice new logo.
Thank you. I
See?
appreciate it.
I told you. It's a good looking logo.
I just think the last logo was really good, and
It was great.
it's tough to make
But
a
this
better
one
one
looks
than what
clean.
was already made.
I forgot.
All right. I'm just letting these commercials finish here. I mean, I'm kind of sold on Thor, but Grimes just moved up with those secondary highlights.
Grimes and Booker would be. Whew.
Yeah.
Oh my. And his defense supposedly is supposed to be really good too.
So Thor's 6'10".
Yeah, and he's probably still gonna grow.
He looks bigger than 6'10" to me, dude.
He's only 18.
Wow. Yummy. I like his release very much.
I mean, all lefties look nice when they're shooting.
You're
let's be
right.
real.
I don't like that he brings it up from his hip,
Yeah.
Sundo.
Bro, this is your type of player.
You will not get me to change on my love for my boy Quentin Grimes. You will not. Okay, and just remember, this is how you were about Josh Jackson. Remember, this is how you were for Josh Jackson, and I kept saying De'Aaron Fox is the way to go, and now look at where we are. So you go ahead and go fall in love with Thor from Azeroth or wherever the hell Thor's
Asgard.
from. All right,
Get it right.
All right. Go ahead and fall in love with Thor. I'm gonna be over here with my boy Captain America, Cameron Grimes, or Quentin Grimes. Cameron Grimes is the wrestler.
He's more of a Hawkeye, don't you think? More of a sharpshooter.
Thor does look pretty nice though. You're like quit showing these highlights because I don't need to see them. It's really hurting my affection for Grimes.
There's no reason to not love Grimes. Grimes is amazing, but
Come on.
That step back, a better jumper than Giannis.
Giannis ain't doing that. He's doing a lot, but
But once again, do you want to draft on potential or do you want to draft on what you know is going to work? We are not in we are not in the as a Suns fan and as in the position that we are not in the business of drafting projects because we are a winning team.
Why is he a project, Romp? Because I'm not seeing a project.
I don't know. I mean, ask the pro scouts. I just watch YouTube highlights. I mean, Nick Clankston struggles with physicality.
He's 6'9", 203 pounds.
He looks like he's kind of built like Nick Clankston. So
they say he needs to add muscle in his
muscle.
frame to develop into a better rebounder. Is what they're saying.
Okay.
Sundo of Azeroth. Let's go.
Shit! Did you see that?
All right, turn these off.
Bro, Gabe wishes you guys were a lottery team.
Turn these off.
Bro!
Grimes.
Look at the jumper.
It's silky, man. His confidence is unreal.
I don't know, Sundo. I mean, Grimes looks like Baby Book. I'm not gonna lie.
And I want Baby Book coming off the bench to drop 40. I mean, 20. To drop 20 every night. So we have a 6-man that'll get buckets. A James Harden, if you will.
So rank. Damn, Thor just shot up my list. Almost all the way. Almost all the way. So
burner account, I am slurping Grimes right now. Okay, this is the definition of slurping. I am slurpy. I am the slurpiest of slurpies on this boy Grimes. All right,
and it's like Thor's just still going over here, just still slapping.
If you want me to rate what a top 5?
Those 3. Yeah, let's go top 5.
Because you've already forgot about your boy Robinson Earl after looking at Thor and jizzing halfway across the room.
I'm sorry. Is Robinson Earl gonna grow another like 4 inches and be?
They're like the same height.
Like in like 5 straight clips, you see Thor slapping threes, like pure threes, and then he's like dunking from the free throw line in the next one.
All right. So if you wanted me to rate these prospects of what Grimes, Bassey, Thor, Robinson Earl, and what was the 5th?
Whatever you think of all the ones we watched. Whatever you think of all the ones.
Well, all the point guards that we watched didn't impress me. So it looks like this is going to be a 2 guard or a 4 type draft for us. And Grimes 1, Bassey 2. Okay. Thor 3.
What if I told you Thor only shot 29% from 3?
I saw that.
29
on 2.5 attempts. 2.5 attempts.
So he's hitting 1 out of
2.7 actually.
That means he makes 1 out of
makes
what?
1, basically makes 1, misses 1.
1 out of 3.
Under 3.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're wound up. He goes.
I'm just saying, like, I like it. To me, what speaks is shooting motion.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very pleased with a guy that tall that can have a shooting motion like that.
It starts low, though, man.
So
it does.
Thor's 3, Robinson Earl 4. I would be happy with any one of these. The only thing about Thor, he's a project, and I'm not in the project business here. We are in the playoff business here, sir.
What about Grimes?
Grimes is ready to go.
Yeah. I don't know about
if this was lottery pick central and we were like, we got a top 10 pick and Thor's there in the 2nd round, sure. We're no longer a lottery pick team.
Gabe, look up Joel Ayayi. This could be your 6th man of the future.
Ajay?
Yeah, Joel Ayayi.
Ajay. I know exactly who you're talking about. It's Ajay.
Ajayi?
Ajay.
I knew it was something weird like that.
Ajayi.
I always forget that.
Joel Ajayi.
Got it. Is he related to
Jay Ajayi?
Jay Ajayi? Yeah, right?
Jay Ajayi.
It's gonna be hard to follow up Thor for Gabe. I think Gabe's just gonna watch this guy and be like, eh.
I'll be objective. How tall?
Click the swish one.
Ooh, he's from Gonzaga.
Wish is the
I
best.
asked for a Gonzaga guy. Let me see these highlights. Swag up.
Point guard?
No.
Shooting guard.
I think he's like 6'5", probably.
Anybody need some Viagra? Or are you good?
I'm good.
6'5", 180.
So far, all I'm seeing is spot up shooting, and I'm not impressed.
He kind of bores me, to be honest. He's
That's
just
what I'm
like,
saying. All I'm seeing is a spot up shooter. We have plenty of those. We have Cam. We have dudes that can spot up and shoot. We don't.
No, he can get to the rim.
Oh, a wide open lane. I could in there.
It was silky.
Steps
That's
to
a
the
silky
side.
pump fake.
Oh, but he got hurt. Look at it. See, he got hurt there. Glass knees, Ajay, just like his brother Jay.
Sundo will do anything to protect Grimes.
Yeah, this is Grimes' competition. Both 6'5".
So far, Grimes is getting to the bucket. So far, Ajay is looking like
Look at that.
a 3 inches short Cam Johnson.
He does look shorter than Grimes. Hey,
That didn't look that cool, to be honest.
Was that PJ Tucker? No, not impressed.
Ooh. Was he the one that dunked or threw the alley-oop?
No, he threw the alley-oop.
Okay, looking like a Dennis Schroeder type.
Ooh, good steal. Windmill that shit. You bum.
Looking
See,
like
he don't have ups. He can't get up. He just looks like a spot up shooter, dog. He looks like you said. He's boring me.
Yeah, he is pretty boring, to be honest.
After watching Thor and going to this guy, that's just a detriment to this guy's highlight film.
Kind of reminds me of like Halliburton, just shorter.
Ooh, I like that though.
A little bit of jelly there.
Too bad he's not a national champion.
Because my boy Davion Mitchell took that away from him.
Where's he going, huh? Where's he going in the draft?
Probably like 13th or something.
He's a bum, big bum. He's not Cameron. He's not Quentin Grimes.
This dude, who loves
Yo, Gabe,
more?
can
Do
I
you
show
love
you-
Grimes or do I love Thor more? I can't decide.
Look, I feel like you need to just go with my track record here because every time we've talked about this. Every time we talk about this,
You're not right every time,
bro. Every time we have talked, every time we have talked, exactly. You were like, Josh Jackson's about to go, even though I almost had you on De'Aaron Fox, but Salty talked you back into Josh Jackson. I remember that specifically. And guess what? Josh Jackson, bum. Then you were like, I like Mikal. I said, I don't like Mikal Bridges. I said that. I wanted DiVincenzo. All right. And guess what? We are already ready to bail on Bridges. So trust me on this one. Quentin Grimes over Thor.
Wow.
I've never
Nick
seen
loves Grimes like
love
Gabe.
so hard.
Yeah, I've never seen.
I fell in love with
Sundo
De'Aaron
like
Fox, and I fell in love with De'Aaron Fox. I'm telling you, trust me on this. I fell in love with De'Aaron Fox, and you guys didn't do it, and you should have listened to me the whole time.
He's
all
more
right?
in love with Grimes than he was during the playoffs.
Seriously.
Facts. Look, Grimes I just tell you, I want a guy that comes off the bench and gives me 20, and Grimes is that guy.
And in 3 years, he's gonna be a starter.
And then we can just ship book. Oops.
Shut up.
I didn't say that.
This
Did
guy
I? I'm
is
joking.
obsessed with Grimes. You were gonna say something. You were gonna say something, Romp.
I was gonna say, I want to show you my favorite player of the draft.
Okay.
Let's see him.
Chris Duarte, but if he's not gonna be a.
Oh, you showed me him. I know. I mean, he's definitely
Warriors.
not. Is he really?
If they keep their picks,
If he's projected to go 22 to the
if
Lakers.
they get him, it's game over.
No, he won't, because LeBron won't want him. LeBron doesn't like young players. He'll trade him. I don't want him.
No, I said Warriors.
Yeah.
Okay, because it says right here he's projected to go to the Lakers. I was like, ew.
Oh
shit. He'd be picture perfect for the Lakers.
Yeah, if
The
he
Lakers
drops that far, GMs are stupid.
What if he dropped to the Suns? Let me see the highlight reel so I can maybe fall in love with another
he
player.
won't, bro. He won't. He's
I
too
know.
good. This dude is.
Plus, he went to Oregon.
He's like Cam Johnson on steroids.
He's like Cam Johnson and Klay Thompson had a baby.
I I like that combination.
I'm saying, bro.
Dude, I love this guy.
Mm.
I like him more than Grimes.
Skirt. Excuse me. Mhm.
That looked like Booker, low key.
Very
Jason
good.
Tatum-ish.
Even Jason Tatum. Excuse me. Let me get you in the air.
Light skin like Jason Tatum.
Book.
Is this Booker?
Is it?
Low key.
Because those
Like
are
the
Book's
energy.
moves. Excuse me.
He's only doing it because he's got Nikes on.
Step. That's a Booker move. That's literally a Book move.
There's no way he's going to the Warriors.
You want to know why? Because he's like 24, so he's going to drop to like 13. So a contender can pick him up.
Nice left-handed finish.
Like the Lakers.
Nah. He won't drop that far.
Hey.
Plus, LeBron, like you said, he doesn't like young guys.
I think
He's
he would
allergic
like
to
this
young
dude.
guys.
A little spot-up shooter.
I know maybe LeBron would take his ass to summer camp.
Oh, yo, Nick, Grimes or this guy?
Grimes, come on.
He likes Grimes
Come on,
better.
bro. Grimes, that yumper is wet.
Can we go back to Grimes highlights?
We might have to.
Of course,
That's
also
Booker, bro.
Grimes is playing in Houston. He's not playing in competition. This guy's playing in Pac-12, and Pac-12 is really good at basketball, college basketball. It's a really good college basketball conference.
Dude, he's
So,
got moves.
That was
He's-
on Evan Mobley, by the way.
He
So
looks
I
like
will
he
say
has an
that. This
answer
dude is
for
doing it against
everything.
Pac-12.
He,
Yeah, he looks pretty clean. he looks pretty clean.
Hot take. I think he's. I don't want to say that.
I know what you're going to say.
I think he's a top 3 in the draft when it's all said and done.
If it was up to Nick, he would.
Dude, he
that's
looks
how-
exactly
first
like
pick.
Booker. Why is
Exactly.
this happening?
He does look a little bit like Booker, but do we need another Booker? Ooh, that's a Booker move. Ooh, I just watched that step back jumper again. On the chat. Oh,
Isn't it though? He looks like Booker when Booker is red hot.
Okay. You're selling me just a little bit. You're selling
But
me
we
just
can't
a little
have
bit.
him. But we
I
can't
know.
have
Grimes or
I know.
Duarte.
You're selling me just a little bit. But we want Grimes over here.
Yeah.
All right, show Grimes again. Let Nick have his shine.
I don't need to see Grimes again. I have a cell phone.
Yeah, but I want to watch him. Future Sixer, man.
What's his first name again?
Quentin Grimes.
Quentin.
You've already forgotten his name. How disrespectful, Gabe.
JT Thor has stolen my heart.
Well, it's Quentin Grimes over
I'm
here.
gonna cry when someone else gets
Grimes.
Thor and we don't.
Chris Duarte over Jalen Green. I said it.
Over Jalen Green?
Yeah, I'm trolling.
Is he top 3? He is, right?
Yeah, he's like Bradley Beal. He's supposed to be like Bradley Beal's scoring type.
Wow. Let's see. Let's watch this swish one.
Give me Grimes.
Bro, burner is too funny.
Look at that. Wet.
It looks like me out there, man. That's what I would do to
Look at
Romp
that.
immediately.
Wet.
I'd be like, Romp, please leave
gotta
me
have
4
it.
feet behind the 3-point line open. Please.
He got fouled.
Mm.
NBA 3.
Deeper.
Yeah.
Look at the hustle in the defense.
What'd you say about his defense, Gabe? Huh?
I just didn't know. I'm just asking. And I'm saying I don't think he's going to be better than defensively than
Look at that shot.
Earl.
Beautiful shot.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Gabe. Keep watching the highlights, baby. Keep watching them. Keep watching them, sir.
Yo, Nick, how could you watch these as a GM and not be like, this dude's a lottery pick? I don't understand how he's even gonna be.
Because he went to Houston.
Even a question if he's
He went to
available for the
Houston.
Suns.
It's because he went to Houston. Competition's
Nah,
a
but
big reason.
does that matter anymore? I mean, Dame went to Weber State. Come on.
I mean, Steph went to Davidson.
Yeah, like just trust the eye test.
Come on, Gabe. Come on, Gabe.
Ha! Come on, Grimes.
look at him.
Come on!
Look at him.
What is this shit?
Look at him. What are we doing here?
Oh, he's going up with it, you know. Oh my God. You guys need another scorer, man.
That's what I'm saying. Talk some sense into him, Romp. Gabe, how are you watching these highlights?
Oh, defense. Oh,
nice little dunk there.
Gabe, do you want another player like Robinson Earl who's just going to stand at the 3-point line and can't really get to the lane?
Or do you want somebody who can get their damn bucket
and dribble and create his own shot? Because guess what, Gabe? Great offense helps defense. You know what I'm saying?
Bucket.
If you guys are making shot after shot, a little alternating with Booker, CP3, and Grimes.
Gets his own rebound. Bucket.
It's going to be hard for whoever it is to keep up with you guys.
His jumper is just so good.
Look how clean his jumper is, bro.
40% from 3 on 8 attempts.
Lee. Yeah. Here's where I'm running. This is a first world problem, right? I mean, this is a good problem to have, but it is a problem. This kid does not look like a backup.
He will be a starter.
Okay, well then when Mikel's gone, put him in the starting lineup.
But can you start him and Booker next to each other?
Yes, you can.
Why not? Portland started CJ and Dane.
So which one of them plays the 3 and guards a small forward?
It doesn't matter. Definitely not Booker.
This guy's a good defender, Gabe. You're forgetting that.
Maybe he's just so outstanding offensively that I'm assuming his defense cannot be good. Because if his defense was above average, he'd be higher slated. We wouldn't be able to even get close to this guy. This is just some fool. This is just some bait, bro.
This is what I'm saying. This is why I only want him, because he can get a bucket. That's it. Literally, that's it. I've seen the issue that we had, and it just seemed like anybody that came off the bench was not a bucket. I would love to just have that person that comes off the bench and just can get buckets.
Except for Campaign until he got hurt. Yeah.
Gabe, I'm gonna be real.
Put him. Imagine him and Campaign on the court, dog.
Ooh. Gabe, I'm gonna be real. Defense was not your guys' problem. Your problem was Booker scored 40 points 2 games, and no one else was there to back him up.
Thank you.
All right. Here's my official synopsis.
Let's hear it before we get off the air.
JT Thor.
So Bassie's up there, Thor's up there.
Grimes is
I
up
think
there.
when it comes to Grimes, if he's there and Thor's there, I don't
both
think
will probably be there.
You have to pick, man.
I don't think I can take Thor over Grimes because Grimes is so polished and it's and smooth and electric all at the same time.
He is a prototypical current NBA player. He will get fouls. He will do exactly what you want him to do, which is get to the lane, get fouls, hit his shots. We need that off the
And you know what? Since technically you were right about a couple of draft picks,
everyone.
Not everyone, just the ones that they were like hardcore on, and I was like not about.
You know,
we all agreed on Aiden. Let's be real. We all agreed on Aiden. It was like, if you don't pick Aiden, I'm not being a Suns fan no more. That's how all three of us stood on that one. So,
Grimes.
hey, you. I'm telling you, Grimes. It looks like the guy. He may not drop there. He may go ahead. We don't know how it's gonna go, but if he's there and we don't take Grimes and we take man grind hard, I will be highly upset.
All right. Well, anything else, man, you can think of, Sundo?
Grimes
needs to be
Bassey,
said. We're in agreement on Grimes.
That's it. Those are my four.
We
Nobody
will
else.
Tomorrow. We'll send Salty some Grimes videos, and we'll send him Thor, Bassey,
Grimes a little bit before he
What if
got
Grimes
off.
goes in the lottery?
Shit.
He could potentially, but how old is he?
I don't know.
He's a 33rd. He's a 33rd ranked prospect, and they say he's going to go to Brooklyn. I don't think he'll go to Brooklyn, but
21.
21, Gabe.
Gabe's 21.
He's got plenty of room to grow, Gabe. How old is Bassey?
You stop selling me. I'm in on Grimes.
Gabe's 21, bro.
I'm down with
Bassey?
Grimy.
I think Bassey a little older.
All right, and there's a really good E40 song called Grimy that perfectly
20 years
sums
old
that
for
dude up.
Bassey. They're all young. 20
What's going
years
on?
old.
What's going on, Temp 2020? Are we going to stream tomorrow? He says. I don't know. Do you feel like streaming the NBA draft?
I mean, is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you'll do it, I'll do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm trying to think
cool.
of what I got going on tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday?
Who are you going to be on with tomorrow, Romp?
Let's do it.
I would come on your stream a little.
I mean, you don't have to. If you've got other ones
we
know.
Do what you do, Romp. You don't have to come through.
No, I'll come through for a bit.
Yeah, man, if you have time. Are you going to do something on your own channel? Do you need us?
No.
You're like, no, you guys don't know shit about anybody not named Grimes.
We'll do this tomorrow.
Or Thor.
Number one on my list coming into to the stream was Quentin Grimes for the Suns. And then number 2 was Bassey. And then number 3, Robinson Earl.
Right.
So Nick
cool.
Sundo won.
It's really cool to be this far in the draft and to have 5 targets that we would all be slurping. I'll be so happy if we get any of those 5 guys. So happy. Because I think they could all help this team. But Grimes is definitely at the top of the food chain.
Finally, dude. It took you a while.
You're right about trusting the eye test and saying, okay, well, just because it's a hat on a hat because he's just like Booker and we already have a Booker. That was the thinking that led me to not want Ayton over Luka because I'm like, we already have a ball dominant guard. Why not pair a big?
Because guess what? If you get
this
Grimes,
league is about guards now.
You get Grimes, guess what? Mikal is expendable.
Grimes.
And you know James Jones thinking that because he's looking at that Bridges potential contract and he's scared of that.
I'm all in on Grimes, bro.
Grimes?
And if we don't get Grimes, then I'll be hurt. But then if we can get Bassey or Earl Ray, Robinson Earl.
Earl Ray. Earl
don't give a fuck about Jeremiah. Oh, fucking dead.
Robinson Earl. JRE.
You want to play
call him Dre for short.
You want to play one of the new bangers to send us out, man?
You got
new bangers.
To send us out in a good mood.
A new banger, but I'll play one of the new songs.
The banger you've been working on, man. We'll go out in style. Appreciate it, Romp. Honestly, dude, like
ignore the anime titties on my screen. I'm joking. There's no anime titties on my screen.
Because you just covered them up.
What you want? You want the first trap one? You want the one called The Valley? Which one do you want?
Whichever one, man.
I'll play the one that you like.
They both hit hard. The Valley does hit hard.
I'll play the one that you like.
Like rapping in it?
No, he's just made some beats. I think Romp might have some bars for us.
Oh no.
You got bars, Romp? Hey.
It's grime time.
Hey.
Hey.
Get Grimes to my city.
It's grime time.
Stop.
Grime time.
He says, is
Grime
this
time.
Drake? You never know.
Hey. Hey. If it ain't Bassy, it's gonna be Grimes.
If it ain't Bassy, it's gonna be Grimes. If it ain't Bassy, it's gonna be Grimes. Hey.
All right, man. We love you guys.
Grime time.
Thank you, Romp, for coming on, bro. Thank you, Sundo. Thank you, Salt. I'm sure Salt had to go to bed and take care of his kid or something, but probably will be back tomorrow. I'd really like to do a draft stream. We'll figure that out. We could have Grimes tomorrow night, Sundo. Tomorrow night, we could be telling everyone about Grimy. All right?
You guys can have Grimes, but the Sixers will have Bradley Beal by tomorrow.
You really think that's happening?
I guarantee
Bradley
you
Beal's
the
gone.
Sixers don't make a pick at 28. No way. I don't think so. And if they do, it's grime time.
I would love to see Beal in your city.
Me too.
All right, man. We will get out of here. Appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with us. Sucks that we lost this season. We didn't finish it out with the overall championship, but hey, we're a winning franchise now. We're not losers anymore, and that counts for something, right?
Mm-hmm.
We will see you guys tomorrow night. Be easy, go Suns, and thanks, Romp. Thank you, Sundo.
Go.